What's up, buddy? What's up, guys? Guys, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Let's tap on the screens. Let's share the live. Let's tap and share. Let's tap and share, guys. Let's tap and share. Let's tap and share. Charlie, what you go on for Ghana? See, I see you. Ghana youth, most of them they call. Baby, are you fine now? You see dollar about from. Baby, are you okay now? You juma or street lights and yeah. A coin no my yeah. Baby, are you okay now? I'm say. I'm to say what say. Me no me no. The chance here focus war in your munya or Ghana so. What I say it's like Ghana youth no ya door to the extent to say in demand free in film for her. The street lights in Yejuma, ya kwan ye, ye way say, ye bani na so. I see you sreme. But before then, no. Go forward, you know, see a shana. Woman away a distraction. Also on the chrono. Or moon name kwan ye demand for. In your ma esefata in your me here. Ghana for yen ya adwin say e bia ye pebibia. Yinim kwaya ye kan ye hubom. Yinim kwaya like e 200 amon. I mean use our word no. But omo no omo krom no omo eja ama negu. O kan penufo ni tie. Enti omo no mo nim sa ade no ba Ghana ne yen nim. E na se e be focus wo yen ye man ne so a. E wo se sisia ne ye make sure say we mo ne ye be kan mu no ma no atum. Na ya dream akọ in your mind because at times o dream no be ho ahun ti ase say ye pray ye kan say obi say kwan enye ahyiama kwan nye ne ade a say nkasa nyoma ni bi na o say ye tete o social media space ne so e bia na street light Malam Junction street light e bia anajo ya boy hu youth anajo be ye nipa be 30 kra na itimi ko jina kwan ni finfin ni aye videos aye protest anajo be bia 10 11 12 anajo ahomache ni yakoye protest wo kwan ho ni aye videos ye sa ade ne be 1 month on be fix sa street light na maye ni aye videos ni dey to abonten say ye be ma ni din ene ye jina ha ade nte ye jina ha ne say mo hwe ye chi a abosen abo 11 street light wo kwan ho ni na anye ejuma ni aye videos ni a post ni aye no be 1 month. So street lights no nipa na oye in charge say so ye no menye so say be di no 1 week obetu ho na mo aye because e obi adwuma so ye ba obi eni nko ho ye ntinu say nipa no onfa ho sika na odi ba so mu say ye no ye demand dia they will be forced to do it. But as a Ghana youth no obi amfa hwe ho like obi ati ni baby o na o kan kra no say bia wo koka sisi sisi amenu kase e bia free kwashiman ere kwa kodu akra mo e bia traffic light ni nyejuma ana e fan say la pass traffic light ni nyejuma ana say la pass street light ni nyejuma na e bia me kase wa hei makojina la pass ana say ma hyese me kojina la pass say yekobodo roni aye protest say penufon fix street light no me kan okra tro say wo mo amote la pass ho no me na e bia me nti ho no mo but me ye because me ye de aboa my investor my ne ye Omo amote la pass ho na nkasa no kra no. Omo amote la pass ho na nkasa no kra no. Omo kra no, omo mpie ma. Omo amote la pass ho kra na. Omo te la pass ho na akoya ade ne se bia street light ne nye dwuma ntomo mpie no. Omo amote ho no promo mpie. But say ye mu bi no yetimi fatu ye ho so say Sa nyoma no na nansi ye pese ye ya. I'm telling you say it will attract people. Ebe attract ngofo be pie, obi be ba. So body Bash, I don't understand what you are saying. Ngofo be pie. Yeah, ngofo be pie. Now with this Nigerians that are here that are doing content insulting. Ade omo pen say ade ansa be ka omo. They want to be touched. And when they are touched, they are going to paint another narrative out there. That is what they want. But we touching them is not our problem. Like in Kenya, a problem. That's why I'm telling everybody that particular girl, those that are saying they want to beat her, everybody calm down. Nobody should go and beat her. Nobody should touch her. Let's go through the rightful procedure we are supposed to go through. And I'm telling you guys right from now, I've seen so many messages. Hey, go for front, get in the course about me here, you get wow. Everywhere, me YouTube so, me TikTok so, hey, you can't say, Obia message me say get no asasha sebium, get no asasha sebium, get no asasha sebium. Ghana, you need to touch her. Bash no, and you can see her there, Sakana, Munyabo tre. Mimi nim de ntia me ka kire me se munyabo tre. Ensa be kana enya sisia. Mame chose na tie, mame chose na djuma na tie. Ah. Ejuma no nipa ne de afidie ni ba. Ma nipa ne ma wu ma ne hu se, wo hu se ye afidie no wa hye. Na se odo nsa be kana kra na, eye process. Tie mi ye pa. Se o man penimfo nti ase se, ade asomesi ye ni na odo nsa kokana. Mpenifo be catch us say, oh yeah no, they ain't no one be catch the police for. They ain't no one by police station. So na mpenifo be catch. Enti ye no ye pese by the laws of the land, no, what she's doing is called offensive misconduct. And by the laws of the land, no, your particular imran as your particular baby SM running it. Ye pese ye defa ho answer. Ye de fa ho na se mra eni na ndi se na mra ne pese eni ni di no na o chena mra no se ensa akokana se na mra ne mba mbeka se ade na nipa na ye ne mo mbeka ade mra ne beka ne se ye bo kokko na wantie enti so omodi omo nsa akokawa eye wa wasem mutie ni ye pa eye fidie eye calculation ade na ye no most of the time no. So how can you be with emotions? Omo with emotions baby too. Omo meba Ghana boy. Omo Nigeria for na no meba odi emo. Omo no meba be ko. Oh puno. Oh you for big time. E so ko boy. Omo boa. Opian. No chena omo no dia ya asem. Sana te si awi ase ko. Enti for now no. First the name Ghana police for Ashama police for. Omo chain no police for na say okita breastfeeding baby e no sa won kola miensa e ka no ho se mienu ka no ho ni kunu no na ne ba police station ho so ni kunu so Nigerian ni kunu no kuto pa chow opa ya cho se mimi say opa ma cho se opa ma chow o de ne yere na kasa se girl ni jai sa de ne ye oni girl na ka but still the girl ni no ono kra ni kunu so ono kra e ne de se ya be che no but opamacho nkola nti omunjai no na onimse we no de besua nyansa e na me ka che no kunu se enya me na machi no wa fom Ghana fo enya me nkwa mitumi eye Ghana fo e na wa fom asa me ka che no kunu no me de me as a good citizen me hu se nkofo pa na edufu no me de no kofa mra kwa so se nka police fo mbo no kokko enti se police fo abo no kokko na se wo hu mi mom se mi mom ye na tamfo na se obekoto aso a ade bia de nsabe ke bia no mi nsemu nimu bi sebi o me be se me bo na me be se me bo na wo yo ba obi ma me e wo mu se ye ko ma Ghana but ye mu bi no ye gusu wo abadaye ye gusu wo obuo na ye ma me nom e de tete ye no enti no obi ma me a me ko hu ne nkola me nsa no se me tu me sa bo no no me wo sa abadaye no wo mi mu e na me hu no so se no we no yo ba e bia na ye fidie no maso mama ye so ye mfa ye san ko kan nko bo no na afi asem be ye different enti mu ntwen ye de ne be fa mra kwan so na ese ye de ne fa so no ye de ne fa mra kwan ne so na adwuma ese police fo ne cyber security fo ne emra na e wo Ghana na e kire se dia girl ne ye no nya de pa na o ye no emra no ni ndi se emra no ni ndi a na se o chena nko wo bi nsa ko kana eno no mra no ntimi mba mbecheme ana ntimi mba nkochi obi ode ne nsa ko ka aga ne se date no ode ne nsa ko ka no Eba ne sa Ghana France baby Sam run say hey ye pomacho di anipa ne ye no mmram no enye mmram no sa anipa no kra no e de ne nkwa e to osan mu yemfa jokes into aside. If that girl is my blood sister, I will come and give her some, like, I will discipline her, I will make sure she stop, because to her herself, let's put me aside, to her herself, it is endangering her life. Because you are not the only Nigerian in Ghana. There are so many Nigerians in Ghana doing their business. So many Nigerians are here. Those that want to do Ghana, Nigeria, banter and insult, those that are doing from Ghana, they are in Nigeria. The Nigerians in Nigeria, some of them are insulting Ghana. Can you go there and go and chase them in Nigeria? No. The Ghanaians that are also giving to Nigeria, they too, they are in Ghana. Have you seen a Ghanaian going to Nigeria to go and always be insulting them and banter them there? No. You yourself, you the Ghanaian, if you are my brother and you go and do that, I'll call you and tell you that you are behaving foolish. Because how can you leave Ghana, go to Nigeria and go and be insulting Nigerians there? The Nigerian authority, they are supposed to arrest you within minutes. Like, it is not something which is supposed to be condoned. If you are in Ghana and you want to banter Nigerians, you are a Ghanaian. Oh, we know that, can I stop social media banter? No, banter is there. People banter all the time. Ghana, Nigeria banter is not today. They banter about so many things. So you can banter. You can, but as a Ghanaian, don't go and stay in Nigeria and you want to go and always every day you be insulting them, you be bantering them there. Me, myself, I'll make sure I report you to the Nigerian authority for them to arrest you, the Ghanaian, and discipline you. That is the same way as a Nigerian. Understand that there is banter, but don't support your fellow Nigerian to stay in Ghana and insult Ghanaians, and then you'll be happy. See, that person is putting herself in, you are also part of putting that person's life in danger. Let's be real. Like, today I don't want to, like, let's open up and have a conversation. So, me, when you see me talking Nigeria, I'll go Nigerians. I'm in Ghana. I'm not in Nigeria. I can't go to Nigeria and go and do that there. Am I mad? Am I stupid? I can't go to Nigeria and then I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Lagos, and then I'll be doing video and talking about the bad things in Nigeria and insulting them. I cannot go and do that there. Freedom of speech doesn't mean you are free to speak everything. Listen very carefully. Speech is speech. There is freedom of speech. Freedom of speech doesn't mean you are free to speak anything. No. In the circle of freedom of speech, there are laws. There are some things you are supposed to have a freedom to speak. There are some things you don't have the freedom to speak. As a human being, you don't have the freedom to go to somebody's country and insult them. That is not freedom of speech. How you guys learn it? Freedom of speech is for you to go to somebody's country and always be insulting them. Is that freedom of speech? That is not freedom of speech. That is not freedom of speech. So with the girl, let me put the girl's picture on the screen so that you see her. She's looking for my hype. She's been looking for my guy. She did the video. She was insulting me. She said I have a WhatsApp group where I have haters of Nigerians in the WhatsApp group, and like plenty things. What she wants is I will come and retaliate, then I will go and fight. No. I'm far ahead than that. And I will know your back. Okay, Bema dia. Maybe they can Bema to Bema there. Me, if you are a man or you are a boy, and then I'm not saying I'm strong, but if you talk, and you say, oh, Ghana boy, meet me here. If you be man, let's do boy to boy. Boys, we fight every day. Boys, they be normal. We go play ball. Sometimes we go ball. Somebody go step on your toe, step before you go see no, we fight. Everybody go house, go chop, watch it, go chop. Boys to boys, it happen normal, but for a lady, me, I cannot go and beat you. No. But the only thing I can do is to make sure they make you understand that what you are doing, you are putting your own life in danger. Like me, I'm family home, but tomorrow something will happen to you and it's going to cost a whole lot. See, that's one other girl. That girl, she's a Nigerian girl. Remember the other girl that insulted Ghanaians some time ago? The one at Kaswa. The first girl that said, the whole world, if you are looking for people with... I said, take that photo off. Let me take it off. You remember that girl that did the video and said, the whole world, if you are looking for people that have body odor and mouth odor, it's Ghanaians. She was at Kaswa. Then her name is Chioma. She normally used to come to my live stream. That girl, the one time we went to caution the girl, that's all. She's still in Ghana. I'm not saying the girl is still not in Ghana. She's still in Ghana. She's still doing videos on TikTok, normal, but she has stopped the insulting Ghanaians. And wherever she is now, is she not getting peace if I'm to ask her? Like, is she not comfortable? If she's in Ghana, she's still here in Ghana. They didn't deport her. She's still here in Ghana. But she has stopped. So that is what we are telling them. That for we to have a peaceful Ghana, for we to have, if Nigerians, I always tell you guys this, there is no way you can convince me, Ghana boy seated here, that a day will come in this country, Ghana here, where there wouldn't be one Nigerian here. You cannot ever tell me that. I and you will go, will die, and then we will leave Earth. Still, there will be Nigerians in Ghana. I and you will die and will leave Earth. Still, there will be some Nigerians in Ghana. Yeah, don't beg for it. I'm very okay, bro. I'm very cool. Still, there will be some of them in Ghana, no matter what I and you will do. But what we are saying is, for the peaceful existence to remain in Ghana, you that you are not a Ghanaian here, there are some lines you are not supposed to cross. When you cross that lines, you are the one bringing enmity between the two countries, not we the people coming to arrest you. We that we are coming to arrest you, we want you to stop what you are doing, because what you are doing at the long run, it is going to cause something for your people here. If you go and do it in Nigeria, we see it as banter. If you are in Nigeria and you are doing those things, you are in US, I always tell you guys this. Those that they are not in Ghana, you see that, I don't want to give them hype, but you've been watching them. Some of them, they are not in Ghana. Every day they will be insulting Ghanaians, they will be saying bad things about Ghana. All those ones, like I told you, it's social media banter. They are looking for followers, some are looking for their followers, blah, blah. All those ones is different. So, I don't pay attention to those people more. That is why you don't see me putting their picture on or doing videos about them. That CEO smash law. There's one guy who said it's a Ghanaian, it's a G-Red TV. All those guys. Yesterday I even saw a video of that G-Red TV guy where he was saying, now they should go and follow him on Facebook. It be normal, like he's a content creator. He has decided that he wants to say negative things about Ghana as his content. And one way or the other, there are some things that he says, it is even helping me. I even like it when he says those things. I'm telling you, before God and man, there are some things that sometimes that guy says. The other day I watched his video where he was talking about how our leaders couldn't build a school, and Mr. Beast had to come all the way from America to come and build a well or a borehole and a school. And you know, all these things, if I hear you saying it about Ghana, I mean, I won't come, I will clap for you. You are doing well. Keep it up. Oh, so Ghana people, there's no hospital bed. When I see you doing those contents, truly, there's no hospital bed. I won't come and attack you. It's fine. They should enjoy those contents. But my problem is, those that are here in Ghana with us, like you are here, you are not in Nigeria, you have come to Ghana. You are living in Ghana peacefully. And then you are doing things which is endangering your life. You think if me, I keep quiet and you keep on doing it, people won't find you and beat you. Maybe somebody will do you something worse. If me, I say I won't talk about that girl again. It's why I told you guys that time I won't talk about her again. She called me. When we went to the police station the first time, she had my number. She called me. When she called me, she told me that some Ghanaians are insulting her in the comment section. So when she also starts insulting Ghanaians, I shouldn't come and arrest her with police. And I told her that, madam, if you think that is what you want to use your life for, it is up to you and whatever consequences you are going to get from it. Me, I did what I'm supposed to do because you were putting your life in danger. You were causing trouble for your Nigerians here in Ghana. The things you were doing was something which people wouldn't tell you, or your own fellow Nigerians won't tell you to stop, because some of them feel that, yeah, you are bantering Ghanaians. But you don't do that whilst you are here. It's risky. So I came to arrest you for you to be cautioned. And per what the police told me, they said they cautioned you because of your babies, because of your children. They told me the commander and the police people had to caution you, and then they left you. And they told you not to desist from what you are doing. You've gone home and you are doing it again. Me, how does it concern me? Me, it doesn't concern me. Me, it doesn't concern me. If you want, that's what you want to do in Ghana, do it. But if tomorrow something happens to you, because you cannot be in the midst of Ghanaians and you'll be insulting them. You think social media, your area people, they don't see? They see. Your area people, they see what you are doing. The neighborhood where you live, there are Ghanaians there, they see. And if you are going to stay in Ghana with your children, this is going to paint a bad image about you and even your kids. If that is what you want to do, and you want to go to Nigeria and do it, it's fine. You can go to Nigeria and you are not in Ghana, you can do that. Hey, in short, if you like, morning, afternoon, give Ghana 3, 4. Evening, give Ghana 4. In the afternoon, it's what Ghana 8. In the evening, when you do that, people will know that, oh, it's social media banter. But this one, you are in Ghana. You wake up in the morning as a Nigerian living in Ghana. Ghana women are this. In the afternoon, as a Nigerian living in Ghana, Ghanaians are hypocrites. In the evening, as a Nigerian living in Ghana, then in the morning, then you are in Ghana and you are doing it. Abba, you are putting yourself in danger. So with me, Ghana boy, like I told you guys, that very girl, I've seen what she's doing. Like I said, I'll go a little step higher. It pains you. Yeah, I'll go a little step higher. Because, on the other hand, so let me tell you guys the truth. On the other hand, guys, we are human beings. When I saw the kids of the girl, very nice kids too. They are 3 very, very nice children. When I saw them, and then when the husband was begging me and saying, oh, I should look at the kids for the sake of the children. They will go to school the following day. Nobody, he cannot take care of them to go to school. Like the guy was just begging. I was looking at the kids, young, innocent. They don't even know what is going on. They don't know why we are at the police station. They were children, and these are human beings. You understand? So, for you to be doing this thing, thinking you want to look, you want me to come and insult you and attack you and banter you, and no, I won't do that with you. If I do that with you here in Ghana, I'm rather putting you in trouble. I'm telling you, if I come and be putting your picture and I'll be telling people that, hey, this girl, she's a foolish girl. People, look, go to my comment section. Everybody's asking, what be your location? Ghana boy, where is your location? Where is your location? If I do that thing with you, I'm putting you in trouble. So please, refrain from those contents. If you don't refrain, what I'm supposed to do to make sure you refrain legally, I'll do it. If still, in Penufuano Kasa, that what you are doing in Ghana, there are some Ghanaians that are saying they don't want it, so stop it. And still you do it and something happens to you. Evidence is there. Videos are there. Everybody will come and everybody will testify that Ghana boy did his best. Ghana boy took this girl to several police stations. They cautioned her. They did everything. Everybody will know that you called what has happened to you for yourself. Miss Jazz, how are you?
I'm good, bros. No, also.
Me
person be so sir. Some Nigerian girl, no. You said she's a mother of 3. Why?
Yeah, it is a matter of 3.
Is she single?
No, she stays with her husband.
But don't you think that maybe she's doing all this to catch your attention?
That's what I'm saying. That my attention that you want to catch. I want her to understand now that I won't give you that attention. She wants my negative attention. She don't want my positive attention. If I'll give you attention, I will give it to you positively, like what I'm doing to her now, what I'm telling her now.
Let me tell you something.
I'm coming. Let me finish, Miss Jazz. Let me finish. But The attention I'm giving her to, I'm not giving her the attention because I want to give her attention for her sake alone. I'm giving her the attention because, on the other hand, Miss Jazz,
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely, yes. You're right.
yes. Yentimi nkasa ye man attention to no. Yenja no onye the oil no. And for people to understand what she's doing, we need to at least push some attention. Me say Nancy be crop in the videos. No catch Ghana for say muntie dia girl yi kan o. The can ya na enye. Like I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
Met me ignore no. Me ignore no, but we need to also make sure we handle her. Let me talk to myself.
Well, so the attention that I'm talking about, let me tell you something. If somebody wants your attention that bad, it doesn't matter whether you reply to the person positive or negatively. What must I say? She's obsessed with you. That's what I'm saying.
What's up, Pemiana? Hey.
Exactly. You get it.
Okay.
Arrest the couple covers. No, you're dead.
Oh, but also mobile.
What's it?
Miss Wilson was also mobile. It was a room for Baby.
So I don't the name form the form of her face is like a patrol.
Please.
Mame to me bomb.
Mr. Plumber,
enjoying our Ghana resources, Ghana good quality water, good quality food. No, sir, baby, did the Ghana food in atem. Mr. Mame to me bomb. Mr. Me to bomb nasa be kawa. Dodge yourself. Better dodge yourself. Ghana, Baba, me more before from Casa. Alright, never.
The plumber, we are listening.
Yo, hello, big man. Good day.
Good day. We hear you.
Yeah. Also, I like your stuff you have been doing and everything about you. You get?
Yeah, bro. Bless up. Thank you so much.
Mr. George, yeah. But I want to ask a question here. We are not fighting, you know?
Yeah, you can. You can ask a question.
Nobody is fighting. At least more of time we are to educate.
Hello, we can hear you. Hello?
Oh, you know?
Guys, can you hear?
Hello? Like your network is poor there.
We
can hear you. Yeah. I just want to know why we are all blacks, and we know sometimes in this life, everybody is good. 100%. No, you can't just say everybody and say 100% everybody is good, like 100%. No. At least inside the 100%, you see the good people, you see the bad people. But I want to know your specific points about these people you are tagging always that they are bad people, which is the Nigerians. And I would like to ask you a question. That if you have traveled outside the country before, it's just a question. And I would like to know the country which you traveled to before.
Okay, can you hear me? Hold on.
Mr. George.
Let me allow Mr. Please don't go. Let me allow Mr. Plank speak, and then I'll answer your questions. Mr. Plumber, let me hear from you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, my brother, and this. According to what my brother is saying here, I know we are all blacks. Do you understand me? But it is good to be good to others. It is very good to treat your neighbors good. But you cannot come into my country, or maybe you cannot come into my house, eating my food, enjoying my shelter, then you will still be saying bad things about me. Anytime you go out there to eat, if you do so, if you are like you are offending the people there, you don't video it, But when the people are acting back, then you video it and push it so that the whole thing will look like maybe Ghanaians are bad or maybe we hate you. No, it's not like that. You understand me? She will intentionally provoke someone for the person to act, then she will take phone and record and post. That is what she has been doing at Ashama. Me, I live in Klago, and Klago to Ashama is not far. It's like just if you want to work at, it's like let's say 15 minutes walk, I'll be in Ashama. Do you understand? So what she's doing in this country is wrong. She don't have the right to always say bad things about Ghana. You are here to do your business. Do your business, make your money, and go. No one give a fuck about you. No one cares about you. Ghanaians, we are not irate. We don't envy each other. Everybody mind he or his own business. Do you understand me? So what my brother is saying, it looked like she's playing some kind of international politics here, but that is not how it's supposed to be. What the sister did is wrong. Do you understand me? What she did is wrong. Because you can't be there and be insulting the whole Ghana, insulting everybody, even including me, myself here, my mom, my siblings, insulting everybody. Are you bigger than Ghana? Do you understand?
Hey, Miss Jazz, I'm about to keep it no. Yeah, Miss Jazz, I'm
Do you understand me? It's very painful that somebody is there, like, because they know that their country have been painted black worldwide, so they are trying to make Ghana look the same way, which is not good. So I support my brother. Okay, I support him 100%. Thank you.
I want to ask you,
that lady.
the guy that just spoke, I want to ask a question. You are saying
Yeah.
that he hates some particular people and you don't know what those people have done. I know you are a Nigerian asking that question and you know your people. There's no way that someone will just wake up and start hating on somebody if the person has done nothing wrong to them. So you saying that they hate, we are all blacks. We are all blacks and we all travel. You are asking him whether he has traveled before, and that is one thing that irritates me with Nigerians. They think that when Ghanaians are talking, they have not traveled before. That's why I speaking to you right now. I'm in
Miss
Europe. I'm not in Ghana.
Miss Jazz,
Don't think
Miss
that
Jazz.
we fighting for our country is because we have never traveled before. We have traveled, and wherever we are, we obey the rules and regulations of those places. Wherever we
Miss
are,
Jazz.
we try to be law-abiding citizens. And if you, as you are saying, our reputation matters. So wherever we are, we make sure that we lift our flag high and we make sure that the name of Ghana will not be in disrepute. And I think that is what you people should be doing. Not to be asking people that why is it that they are always hating on Nigerians? Why is it that almost everybody is complaining about Nigerians? That's the point you should be talking about.
Miss Jazz, let me the guys, hold on. The guy is gone. I'm going to allow the next person come in. So I was doing something. That is why I told the guy that I'm going to give him an answer when I'm done. But I'm like he said, most of the things I wanted to say, Miss Jazz has said it all. Now, I want you guys to understand, with some of us Ghanaians, we value Ghana more than any travel you are talking about, anywhere you are talking about, or asking if we've traveled to. And don't judge people fighting for their country as people who have not traveled. That is the mentality which some of you are having, which I think is not right. I'm not fighting for my country because I cannot travel. I'm a traveler. I've traveled, I'm tired. Listen to me very carefully. You've not traveled, you even asked me that question. This is my passport. If I'm to open my passport and show you visas, show you stamps in my passport, you've not traveled more than, maybe you've not traveled more than me. You have answered that your question. Now you're asking why are we after these people? Now let me tell you why we're after these people. I know Nigerians in Ghana. I have Nigerian friends in Ghana. I'm telling you for a fact. You cannot tell me I hate. I have so many Nigerian friends in Ghana. I know so many Nigerians in Ghana. The people you see us going after are people that are in Ghana. They are here with us in Ghana here. For whatever reason why they are here in Ghana, some of them are working, some of them are doing their businesses whatsoever. But they've taken it upon themselves that they are not going to focus on the reason why they are here in Ghana. They want to join banter and insult Ghanaians. And this is what we are saying. When it comes to social media banter, me and you, we cannot stop social media banter. Listen to me carefully. Social media banter has been there. Maybe if you go back before I and you were even born, it's something Ghana, Nigeria, Jollof, what they always do. Oh, Ghana, we have good actors. Nigeria came to steal high life, and Nigeria came to steal music from Ghana. All those things is there. But if you are going more aggressive and saying things deeply, if you are in Nigeria and you are saying things to Ghanaians, or if you are a Nigerian and you are in UK or wherever, that one, people will see it as social media banter. It's different. People don't know you. People don't even know where you are. They don't even see you. But if you live in Ghana, like you are in Ghana, you live in Ghana, you are here in Ghana with us. You are in Kaswa, you are in Achimota, you are in Danzuma. The benefits, you are benefiting as Ghanaians in this country, you are also benefiting some. Anything that is going to, if we are buying something cheaper, you too, you buy it cheap. You eat from Ghana, you drink from Ghana, everything. And then you've taken upon yourself that the content you want to do is, you want to be insulting Ghana and saying bad things about Ghana. Whilst you are here with Ghanaians, is it safe? Use your common sense. You yourself, is it safe for you to do that? So those are the people we are telling that if they will want to insult Ghanaians, they shouldn't do it here. They should go and do it somewhere. The more they are doing it here, the more they are getting people agitated. The more they are making people want to harm them. And tomorrow when it happens, they will come and say that, why did the Ghana people do this thing to this girl? We don't want it that way. So we are saying that, madam, if you are staying in Ghana, mister, if you are staying in Ghana, stay in Ghana. If you are doing your business, do your business. So far as you are here legitimately, so far as you have your legitimate things which is supposed to make you stay here. But for you to go to the extent of you want to be insulting Ghanaians every day, you wake up in the morning, you do 3 contents in the afternoon. You are doing it because a Ghanaian is in Ghana doing it to Nigerians. Remember that Ghanaian is in Ghana. If you are doing it because of me, I'm in Ghana and I'm doing it. I'm not. Do you think I'm stupid to go to Lagos and go and do what I'm doing? I'm not stupid. If I'll do social media banter, do you think I'll go to Abuja and go and do social media banter and be insulting Nigerians or saying bad things about Nigerians? I won't do it. Because common sense. But you are here in Ghana and you are doing it. And people are contacting me that, listen, this girl, we should talk to her. People want to, and I did my best to report you to the police. They've cautioned you and you've gone home and you want to continue and do it. What do they find if your hand get me? I don't know anything about it. It's as simple as ABC.
Bro, you see that lady, she's just trying to get our attention. She's trying to tell Ghanaians that we don't have men in the country inside.
We will give her the attention.
And I want to tell her that the attention we're gonna give her is going to regret it. She's going to regret.
Most of my attention. We will give attention to Benya. Yes. Others will also keep doing it and feel when they do it.
She need it. That's why she keep doing it several times. Because when we talk to her, she feel like, no man in Ghana. No man in Ghana, and we cannot do anything. Ghanaian men are useless. Our citizens are like this, like this.
That. It's not like that. The world is a global one. Everyone is watching. You keep on doing it, and something might happen to you, and you will say that, it's because I've been talking about Ghanaians. That is why this thing happened to me. Meanwhile, it might not even be Ghanaians. There's one guy.
Let me chip in the mindset
and
of these people.
They are saying he's missing, and they are saying that it's Ghanaian. It might not even be Ghanaian.
Now, who
but
should
the mere fact that you are
the
in the country and you are going against Ghanaians, people might be pointing at Ghanaians. So it's very bad.
We need to treat that lady well because I say a man, I see and treating you panonsia answer treatment in the man. Ebema wasua nyansa.
Mr.
We need to treat her to the some
Mr.
level. We will say next time. If Ghana is bad and you don't like Ghana, why from Nigeria to Ghana? Now you are in Ghana now. You do whatever you want to do. Nobody question you. Walking around, and after that you will come and put camera on your face, be insulting Ghana, eating our food. If you want to insult Ghana, we don't have any problem with that. Just get back to your country and start doing it. Simple. Get back to your country and do whatever you want to do. No Ghanaian man have problem with you. But you live in our country, stand against
Ace always say
every day,
something.
every day. Why?
Ace always say something that
Ugly woman like you.
9.5 out of 10 of Nigerians have mental problems.
Nobody hates
9.5
Nigerians
out
because
of
if you are
10.
here and you want to do your business, focus and do. If you don't want to do and you want to stand against Ghana, Ghana will treat you to some level. And we Yamana who say they didn't call police station and the police give like Akasachi and still she don't want to understand. She or per se when the whole world won't say she want to do something to make the whole world know that I'm the only girl in Ghana can do something and Ghanaians are attacking me and what son or person that's the mentality of her.
Ghanaians don't have problem.
Son or person you and she said boys in any other super people have been targeting her for the past weeks because I don't know why and you're risky. You can lose your life, bro. Ghanaians they call him bro because she look like man. That's what we call.
Guys, let me say something and go.
It's very crazy, man, bro. Yeah, it's serious. As he treating yeah, man won't say we are working with rules. We are not just living in the country like we have a police and those people they are.
Me, okay, I need to speak and go. Thank you very much for letting me speak. The problem is this. We Ghanaians, we have to look at ourselves and think that, do we want to save our country or not? We have people who come into our country and disrespect us. We have the Chinese, the Indians, all of these, and then we have Nigerians. If Nigeria was a good country, why is she not there speaking? Why is she in our country eating our food, talking, and then abusing us? She is constantly, and I feel that she is testing the reason why she keeps saying, are there no men in Ghana and all. What exactly does she want? She must, if they arrest her, Ghana boy, you shouldn't allow them to beg you and then you release her. No,
that one is good. It's just for her to learn something from that. If Ghana boy release her, it's good to release her. But one thing is that she need to learn. Any mistake in your life, you need to learn that.
No, please, let me finish speaking. You are interjecting and I don't agree with you. My point is this. You can say it when I finish. My point is simply this. When people do things against the country, we need to do the right thing and do the processes. The minute emotion comes in and we start forgiving them and feeling sorry, learn what? Are you a teacher? Are you a teacher to P? Keep quiet because I didn't speak when you were speaking. You are not a teacher. We need to do the right thing.
Kuga, hold on. Kuga, you are getting things different. That is why I want to question you before you continue. Ghana boy, I didn't tell you I released her. I'm not the authorities. I went to issue for her arrest and then she was arrested. And the day she was arrested, that very night, the police told me she cannot sleep in cells because she has a breastfeeding baby and babies. And by law, they cannot allow her to sleep in cells. And the police told her to go and report on another day. Later on, the commander himself called me. The commander of the Ashaman Police District called me and made me aware, said, they've given her time to go, but they are monitoring her. They are monitoring her now, space no more, and then right now as we speak, I'm supposed to go on a meeting with that same either Ashaman police commander or I've been invited to come to the police headquarters with her case. So Miss
I beg, Ghana boy is saying something. Just listen and stop interjecting whilst he's talking.
Yeah, Koga, you can come in.
I've heard you. I understand what you're saying about her, but I didn't know she was breastfeeding. I didn't know any of that. But when I heard you earlier, you were saying the husband was begging you. And it's based on that I was
Yes,
speaking.
and I told the husband that I'm not the one she has offended. She offended Ghanaians. I told the husband that even if I forgive her, I'm not the one who arrested her. It is the video she did about Ghana that got her arrested. That was what I told the husband.
Okay. One of
Yeah.
the things that we all should become aware of is that there is a very big problem in Ghana. For example, right now, we have our leaders seem to think that everybody can enter Ghana. The problem is, if that is so, then we must remove the name Ghana and call it a no man's land so that everybody feels free. We should stop doing passports so that everybody feels free. Nigerians, Fulani, everybody can come and enjoy and do whatever. We don't even need the leaders anymore because it is a free country. One of the issues that we are not looking at properly is that Nigerians have messed up their Nigeria because of their behavior. It is not their leaders who caused the problem. It is their behavior has made Nigeria unlivable. And with that behavior, they have entered Ghana and are creating it to be so. One, our young people are learning all their bad habits. And very soon, even when if we don't hurry up to remove them, if we waste time to remove them, by the time they go, our people are bad anyway because they've learned all the bad habits that these people have carried to our place. This woman is very disrespectful. She is disrespectful to everything and everyone in Ghana. Meanwhile, she was holding a telephone and making a content and saying we Ghanaians are disrespectful because we are going against our president. What kind of nonsense is that? You are here talking rubbish, but if you were inside Ghana, you cannot talk about Tinubu like that. You cannot even disagree with anything. You just suffer and die. So what is it? And we Ghanaians, my problem with Ghanaians today is simple. First of all, we disagree with each other and we side with the Nigerians. We are constantly not looking straight at the future of our country. If somebody does something small, oh, it's okay, don't talk, oh, he's my friend, he's this, okay. If we carry on like this, we will just be talking, and nothing will happen. It's only because Ghana boy is my friend. That's why I'm on this platform talking. But really, it's looking like it's a nonsense. If I am saying somebody has done something wrong and someone else comes to say, oh, we Ghanaians cry, we have too much, just leave her. Let her learn. Let her do. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah. What are you talking about? We have a Ghana to protect. Every country in this world is protecting itself. And only Ghana, we are so good. We have the milk of human kindness. So when somebody does something, we want them to learn. We want them to change. What are you talking about? Huh? If any of you did biology, there is an animal called the parasite. The parasite, they are dangerous animals in this world created by God. And when they come and stick to you and they will suck the life out of you so that they live and you die. And this is how a Nigerian is. Maybe if we learn that we are all going to be sucked dry. Right now, in the Western world, black people are hated. You haven't done anything, they are hating you. Look at what is happening in America right now. So if typical full-blooded Ghanaians want to come back to Ghana, where are they going to go? Because there are Nigerians there. And look at Nigeria. 300 million people against 35 million Ghanaians. Do you think we will survive if Ghanaians, all the Nigerians keep walking into our country? What is wrong with us? If, for example, you have a house, and this is the analogy I give to people all the time. You have your house, your husband, your children, you live in your house. In fact, you can include your cousins and your grandmothers and all. And in that house, everything is going fine. You have enough food and everything. And you start bringing people from the streets to come inside and live with you. And do you think you will survive? Because the food you have, it is not endless. It is budgeted. Do you think you will survive? If you start thinking that way, where will your children sleep? what is happening to us? Why are we not thinking? Every country is thinking, even Common Ivory Coast, even Togo. They are protecting themselves. So these people will jump all over the countries and enter ours, and we are kind. We are telling each other that we haven't traveled, and if we travel, we will learn something. What kind of nonsense is that? The people who haven't traveled, maybe they love Ghana more than the people who go outside and are traveling all over the place. And when they travel, what do they see? When you travel from Ghana, what are you seeing?
What is there? What is there?
What is there?
Traveling doesn't mean you have sense. It's just for fun.
It doesn't mean it at all. So anyone who uses that, oh, Ghanaians haven't traveled, slap their face if they are standing in front of you.
We want to live in Ghana.
Ghanaians holding down. In some families, some of the people, the children will travel. Some of the people are at home. They are holding down the family.
Guys, F1, comment section, F1.
So look, I have to stop here. I must go. But I just want you people who are thinking wrongly and about this people having trouble. Why are you abusing Ghanaians? You are a Ghanaian. You have to join in with the Ghanaian, understand what is going on. And if you have to fight with anyone, get out those people from the country.
I don't blame her, because if you check now the system, the way the system is moving, our leaders allow their leaders to be doing whatever they want to do, and you'll be expecting her to respect us. It can never happen, because they have been trying to be a kingdom today, kingdom like this, tomorrow kingdom here, king for everywhere for Ghana, and you'll be expecting that lady before someone will say, oh, I will throw you a stone. He left his own it already. So for me, bro, we need to do something like
Mr. P, before Mr. P
Can I talk now? Can I talk now?
Before Mr. P comes in, the question I'm making my Ghana for say we make a tree. Yeah, action. Yeah, from Mobeba. That's any question, no. Yeah, fresh, yeah, video I'm going to comment section. Obia commented Ghana boy. I don't know from my uncle. Yeah, from Mobeba. Now, Mr. P, Mr. P, I'm listening.
Please.
Okay,
is the lady married to a Ghanaian? I wanted to know.
No, the person is not a Ghanaian. Listen, she's married to a Nigerian. So you see, there's one thing I want us to also look out for sometimes before we make some of these statements. So we have laws that are supposed to protect us as a people, and then laws that are supposed to protect human beings.
Nobody has disturbed me. Nobody has insulted me. I'm living in Ghana.
Hold on. Please hold on. Slow down.
Peace. When I be finished, you come in.
Yes.
I be let me give you time. Let me set the timer. I be let's go.
So one of the reasons why the police may release her on certain basis and would not have taken such an action on her is the fact that it could be that the husband has the right documents in staying here. Do you get me? And it covers her to a certain extent. If the time is not up yet, don't think Ghanaians won't take action or the Ghana police won't take action. They will. Okay? All these things, truth be told, they are seeing it, and what they need is solid grounds to be able to do it. One of the things I want us to do as a people is that we need to sign a petition, and then we send to Parliament to let them to tell Parliament that we need to actually formalize the people staying here. If they are going to stay here properly, they need to be given card identifications. Do you get me? Like how we have our Ghana card, they should be able to have a non-citizen card. Because if anybody is staying in Dubai, the person has an ID that shows that, oh, this person is a registered person, a registered foreigner living in Dubai. And it lasts only 2 years. In 2 years' time, you either need to go back or you need to renew. Okay, under any circumstances. So it is our laws and regulations that we need to reframe for it to fit this situation. Because if you say we are going to do this, we will have issues all over, which means even our trade or some of the things that we sell to them that we make some revenue out of it won't be able to do it. That's why it's not easy for the leaders to take certain actions just like that. Okay, sometimes till we ourselves get to the position of like of certain people. I don't really like us to blame people if you're not in their shoes or if you're not in their position. Okay, because at the end of the day, you don't know what exactly the whole thing seems like. First of all, there's a whole ECOWAS treaty. Do you get me? If you go against the treaty, yeah, I'm coming. No, meba.
Okay.
Ghana boy, there's a whole treaty. I'm not saying because of the treaty they misbehave. No, never. That is not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is some of the movement, the reason why we're not able to regulate some of these things is because of that treaty. Now we need to be able to refine that treaty to a point. We need to be able to sign, as I said, the petition. Because if we sign the petition, maybe we are able to get about 100,000 people to sign this petition. I tell you, and then we send to any of these leaders, there will be some actions taken. If those actions are not taken, then we can actually take it upon ourselves to actually do some of these things rightly. These people are not human beings in the first place. Okay, let me tell you this. 9.5 out of 10 Nigerians are mentally unstable. 9.5 out of 10 are mentally unstable. That is the truth of the matter. And it shows in a lot of their behavior. They seem, yeah.
See, Ghana boy, please, can I just answer him? In as much as when you are speaking, you are speaking from both sides. He's speaking from both. Please, Ghana boy, let me say something. He's speaking from both sides, and I think at this point that is not what we need. And I feel like as a Ghanaian, you should know that there is a non-citizen Ghana card for non-citizens in Ghana. I'm surprised you don't know that. It is not something that
before you address some of these issues, I'm not saying I don't know. Hold on.
There's a renewal
I'm not saying I don't know.
But now, if you say you know about
it, is the enforcement.
Let the woman speak.
It's about the enforcement. No, if she's
IB, calm down. Precious, there's a reason why I wanted to give IB answers to what he asked. Because the girl, when she was arrested, I was there. And then I'll make you come in, and then you top it up for him. IB, you made a statement to say it could be that the husband is having legal documents. That is why the police couldn't further the investigation on her. The husband confirmed that the two of them, they don't have legal documents staying in Ghana. She and the husband, they confirmed it themselves that they don't have legal documents living in Ghana. And IB, secondly, the other portion of your speech I want to also touch on is whatever you said, yes, it can be done. Signing petitions, going to the necessary places we are supposed to take petitions to and all that. But the question is, IB, then Ochina, your friend say the petition be say on this course. Do you guys come?
I will come.
That is the question. We've taken petitions to Honorable Muntaka. We've taken petitions to even this afternoon or tomorrow. I have to send a petition to cyber crime. But the question is, I said,
Ghana boy, you know one of the easiest way we can do this is to have a WhatsApp channel or WhatsApp group.
I'm creative. Makes me in charge of those things. Now I don't want to be part of
I'll do it and send you the link. I'll do it and send you the link.
If somebody can control those bases, those WhatsApp groups,
I'll do it and
yes, get them.
I'll send you the link.
Do the demonstration. Advocate me and say it should go far. The one way arrange be the more arranging and but sometimes no, if I get myself too much involved, am I deviating on other things I'm supposed to do? And see, IB, message me if you can create a base as such where you can get more people in there. We'll see what we can do. P, let's hear from you, P. Because maybe the young person here Ghana, I mean, I shall see you. Hey, you better do demonstration in a won't be a street light in you, man. Get to me any part 30. And let's say street lights, Malam Junction, what do you do money now? See, it's me, Ghana youth back could say 30, and now they're 20 crana. You see, I also said, yeah, 3 days, 9th demonstration. Whoever is in charge of the street light should come and fix it. Social media is powerful. Sana, I don't know, the empire never took one if you only a down. Yeah, bomb which is anyone we come by the street lights na my.
maybe yes we be muntimi by maybe bet me as the number to na you pay bibi kakra de ahyem na so that you can push the bill.
Bibi kakra no say on va ma say ya no mo
Oh bro,
Ghana boy, listen. One of the problems that we have that we are not addressing with all these WhatsApp groups and all of that is we are hypocrites, as you are
yes.
saying. We are hypocrites.
And
Now, when one person decides that their friend is somebody, when you are talking Nigeria, oh, don't do that. Oh, he's my friend. Oh, he's giving me information. He's doing this. Ghana boy.
Yeah.
You are doing very hard work. But the minute you start calling people together or you start saying one thing, come and see how people will abuse you, fight you because of one Nigerian. It happened to me. I know. I talk to Nigerians. Me too, as you said. I also have Nigerian friends. But if I see a very suspicious Nigerian and I say, come and look, they will start to abuse you, shame you just now. Meanwhile, why are certain Nigerian people so interested in our business?
Yeah.
If you say it just now, it becomes a fight. Let me tell you, this
guys,
fight,
let's get the likes up, guys.
this fight, we have to fight it with a determined mind. Look at what is happening in Boku and all those areas. It's because people gave them space. It's okay, let them stay. Right now in the north, we have Igbos who are now chiefs. How? And then we have this Yoruba man coming to stand there. Me, I am a Gan, and I know Trotra. I know what the beginning and the inception of Trotra, and the Yoruba man makes a whole speech about how we are. They gave us Trotra. How?
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Now, why didn't they name years like that?
Do not who will. They will stand there and unashamedly lie.
They have the right to vote
Hey,
in Ghana.
have you ever seen a shameful Nigerian before?
Confidence. I'm a Ghana.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
now
we have a support from the
let's
leaders.
you see, Ghanaians are not saying that Nigerians leave our country. If you are somewhere, just be law abiding.
They should leave. They should leave. We are
Traveled
saying it.
before
Let's not lie.
to
Please,
Nigeria.
madam, please.
And when I was going there, I made sure that I had my documents when I got there. And when the authority were questioning me, and I told them that my documents were in my bag, they told me that I should remove them. I removed them. A Nigerian will pick a phone and say, see how they are treating me here. That is the thing that they do. This thing IP is saying that, ECO, let's not forget about ECO. If whatever ECOWAS is saying doesn't mean that when you enter somebody's country, you shouldn't be law abiding. Whatever the ECOWAS is saying has limits. And it ends after 3 months. And after 3 months, you have to now go and do the necessary things you are supposed to do to be able to stay in that country. So you can't say that, because we are all Africans, because we are all, we have this ECOWAS treaty, so we should know how. That is what we keep on saying. And let's be truthful to ourselves. 90% of Nigerians in this country don't have documents.
Exactly.
They have stayed in this country.
The undocumented
and that 3 months stay has even passed. And none of them have any document to be able to do anything. And you see what they are doing now. You can imagine if you don't have that non-Ghanaian citizen card, that Ghana card, how do they get to open bank accounts? How do they get to buy?
They use
SIM
their
cards?
friends, their girlfriends, Ghanaians. They
and
use
that is how the
Ghanaians.
crime starts.
Yeah, it's a Ghanaians who are helping them. And if you dare to say something, they'll say, he's doing this or he's doing. These are the problems. We are not saying that.
Let's stop it that, and ECOWAS. If you are coming into my country and you are using ECOWAS, come into my country legally.
No, they can't come. Look, ECOWAS didn't say that they should just come freely and walk about and then in 90 days go. That's not the issue. If you are coming, you have to be documented. Come in, do holiday, something, and go. But right now, it looks like our country. The truth we are not addressing is this. Our country cannot cope. We are not managing to control our borders. Therefore, we don't know who comes in. We don't know who goes out, apart from the little bribes that they keep giving the people on the borders. So these are the issues that we need to sort out. We can't control it. We have to stop. Right now, they say Ghana has paused giving citizenship to any country, anybody from any other country. Why do we not pause anybody entering our borders? Why can't we do that? The problem we are having now, if our government seems to be doing well on paper, and Ghana has done this, Ghana is doing its own cocoa, Ghana is blah, 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 blah. Who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the Ghanaians? Because Ghanaians have one big problem, and it is Nigerians. Are you dealing with that?
Somebody saying that, oh, okay, we are the smartest people in Africa. Okay, fine. 300 million people population or so. So with all this, your smartness, you can't go back to fix your country. You
I
are
agree.
in somebody's country, fighting them and even struggling to become a dual citizen, and not trying to tell us that our language, which we think we know, no, you are trying to erase our language and tell us that no, the history we know, it's not, that's not it.
But
Why?
that's how they are. This is why we have to realize that they are parasites. And these parasites are using every trick. Some of the tricks is not even in the book. And so,
Saudi Arabia,
so why can't we do the same? They should go back. Even those, all of them should be swept onto a bus and taken away. Because how dare you stand in Ghana and lie blatantly, and it is recorded everywhere that you told us, Trotro. How? I am a Ghana. I know my history. It is impossible. We can't accept it. And it is these things.
Because
I'm going sorry.
Okay. All right. Senior, there's any system now. Ghana and for the building system is weak. Leaders know me weak because their system in the now monitors are almost first or hino musina as on penifun nasha or henase. It will be to be money chamso. Should you almost sense in CCA or to me being a no big public candiope. Shall never welcome to you, your lifestyle is different. CCA can you to be candy and farm out, but boys home to our system. A lot of people are learning how to use special guns because definitely we know that Nigeria one day they are going to stand up and fight against Ghana. We know. Yenny are going to be in passes are the baby because the air quality they be a chumber so learning Ghana for and now the air a bufuba across the system. You say, young man, if I share a pleasant for no cry or mine, I have for 4 hours do a minor humble. It why would him? And I will croom no because I'll be saying I was to one Casancasa or him. I dream. Yen another man for funny and new one first and then and I for you. Now if we do my journey and shall
I check chief fancy rough. Obiaba no already chief.
And the worship money, the worship money.
Because on Betriomaca, your man is kind of eating what war. Be a trigger and say, Father, so no one was saying anyway. So imagine.
Why the blog? Or hidden the blog?
Eh, kinship and a queenship, and I weak to the sense that you to could be one of Benyasem. Oh. Sisi and the aircon, so we are there a magic can answer at the Fidian Ebehino. If I or my head for phone, Yanni use you who knew one better. Yanni knew me, home better, and do moon big and any one better than walk or crap, or Mao, Nana no more, who be our hobby. What I say, it would try when I say Kulama, who's with you be.
Bro, I am penny from the brain quality how, and no move you, Crano, and Pocane, or Moon.
I they are only a buaha, they are only a buaha, and I dare tell say, Nigeria for a particular, to see any you know more country. I hear we. So, Pa, Adiachi, Yanni Hadiacha Canabo, Canadiasa, but hey, Opa, Nigerian in Pearson or Cross Road. When we send for police for better than African into own Pieta, or Piana, level of 12 o'clock. On Pierre, we had an channel. Upia we are paid never called 2 pound. At I say, I then almost quadi, Omutuka country, yes, I hear some Subai. Eh, almost Subai, I didn't know Mukaku baby and their some. Asia country, remember for be idiomachi. Omoka even Europe look like idiomachi, baby, as home. Mogana for one coming in Papa, more papa, da Quajade.
They will tell you say they will tell you they are smart people. That's make them everywhere.
Man, we say, man, I didn't pick out of it. Some George is on some George. Be
Some George.
Be papa.
No, and you imagine to the sense, eh?
That's your best solio. Ada you to the best solio. On any part first, your solio be attack it first because you win movement to Nigeria, baby. You monitano 24/7, but don't need to say monitano. One day, one that you to the best solio. On any paper attack it because I'm fighting against Nigeria for no more to from any man. More presidential lane, Nisuina, Ada you Nigeria for the best soleno. Yes, you're solid about attacking something from what by money. You better attack you in a serious. Because I'm not a number of move on my name.
I am papa.
Oh, someone age bribe because they take bribe. Omuji bribe we are not as our move.
Nowadays support evil.
We are my to the sense.
Mr. Chairman, you monitor the Bia. It will make a child say, see, I con. In him say, I charge 3 or 4 or 5 years time. Nigeria for so many Ghana for Beko. In Tiaso, boys and I are going to be brave. You just special guys.
Yes, you're going
to yeah, passes to me, man. That's all the way Nigerian, and I also they also what in us on the ABC. Yes, you ever show. Yeah, you better sorry that. Nowadays, yeah, Mom Gana.
Bro, someone como could como could
yes, sister.
Yeah, at the same. Hello, everyone. The thing is that before I go away, no, one thing I always say, you say, Ghana boy na ekoche sa useless whatever she calls herself, no. So on to me, if anything, say Bibiana, he will be the one to look at. So look, we have to use wisdom sometimes when we are doing these things.
Yeah.
Ghanaians know what to do. Oh no, he has to come and say, "Me, I'm telling you, don't go for her." That's wisdom, you know. Yeah. But we have to use wisdom when we are doing these things. I wanted to put that out there, so you can't come here, you know, and be saying, "Say, what are you going to do about it?" Because we be Kanwa, or no na yebeshe, because you know his name was kind of in there. Let's use wisdom. Yeah. So we know. Look. Our Ghana, the earth will reject her because in the name to add there, no Ghanaian. We just say Ghana will. Yeah. What's it?
Ujin sa diwe Nigeria nka yakum nka Ghana ni na yesa diwe Nigeria nka yakum ne da wo nka yakum ne da oh say
because
yes
let's just use wisdom. That's what I wanted to put out there. But Senya Oteno, she's one of those, and that's why sometimes Ghanaians, no, I don't know, almost patch or almost nearly down, almost be and you should see Ghanaians will be renting almost free house. Oh, they are very ungrateful people. I'm yet to see it sustain. They know how to gaslight, and this is a global world. So as we move forward, no, we have to use wisdom when interacting. There's no way we can circumvent them or anything. But when you are interacting with them, no, you have to use wisdom because they almost know the things there. Yeah, almost think it said it's all gaslighting. Right now, they've noticed Saad Jiggy or whatever. You know, when he came out to say Shatawale should go away. No, you see how they are supporting Shatawale to get. And some gullible Ghanaians are actually subscribing to them. Mr. Sanem, and I'm like, Ghanaians, are you for real? They'll use anything to get what they want.
Oh, Gigi, what does that look like? Some of that. Sign your money in a setting, so.
Exactly. They know how to look, they know how to talk. They are glib. We are glib tongued. And Ghanaians, because we are not like that, you know, we get just say, I'm glad that we are now.
I'm one on the catch that boy, Charlie Gigi. How far? We want me to talk like this to Shatawale.
Yeah. So don't do anything. People are actually falling for it. Those are the areas.
Shut to our industry much. Our SARS Niama when you now also one fino.
Yeah, but we have to use wisdom.
Satan also wanted Nigerians 7 so Content with
The way system
Because
meeting the shatters who per se or your artist it always be you know sanya manyama bisa
But say no, when we say
sano almost all
the world
feeling
is global, as I'm saying. Say he's trending in Panama. That is what God can do. The spirit.
Yeah,
Just
that's why
say,
it's trending in
they thought
Panama.
we would depend on them, but you can go beyond. That's the thing. Our banks are here. If without us, they always want to be relevant. They just say
That's why it says on Nigeria, Jamaica, trending.
he's just trending worldwide, and that is what our good reputation has done for us. So let's keep that thing up. But they always want to be relevant. Internet, they are always disturbing without us. Meanwhile, your banks to go to Sudan or go to where there's WAR, then you see whether people need you or not. If you weren't making profit here, no, you wouldn't be here. But they use those things to psychologically, gaslight you and manipulate you. Says Obi Bisa, what are your immigration officers doing? Look, things will change. Our leaders know what it takes is that you have to shame them into action. Unfortunately, you have to shame them into action. Even South Africa is picking up the pace. So let's
Ghana, you're all quiet. The Ghana boy and Castle for you be at no D.
But Ghana boy, on to me involving the whole giddy because he will be blamed. Say, so when people were saying that, no, I'm like, they can't, what can he do? More and more wait, do what you got to do, not advocating.
Ghana
boy. Ghana boy.
Exactly. Everyone, let's all do what we can. Our leaders, who said they are sold out because UN ambassadors, who representing Africa. So we have to do what we have to do to push them to do the job of taking care of Ghana. Look at how exorbitant electricity bill is. Just say they don't care. It's ridiculous.
I want us to be focusing on those things. These people, they are distraction. So I just want us to silence these people once and for all, and then we focus on the important
Ghana boy. Ghana boy. Yeah, but my mentia will be our life you so. This is my first time. My journey will pay you and me pay of him now what they hear Juma pa and yet and then depending on it to me stand sabi oh you may be here. I know say be crab and I was some rounds to be here.
Make it be a time crowd many time.
But brother, see the warrior no only the difference between Kwame Nkrumah and say now Kwame Nkrumah president. Okay, you are really Ghana is really at your heart. See, one thing, the very big problem, very big problem at Ghana for what your hospitality, and very big problem. Palma, on say, Yakoyi Bibia say Ghana is peaceful, Ghana is beautiful, Ghana is welcoming, Ghana is this, and too much of everything is bad. What do I say? It is Ghana is peaceful. Inside we say na among function number chief no more than Omurem. Sir, Oko Facebook and I say many platforms are many Nigerians are almost more praising Ghana. Ghana is just look at Ghana. Don't compare Nigeria to Ghana. And I say yes, I will say okay. And you're born so but you cannot trust these Nigerians, brother. You cannot trust them. Okay. And one thing I was saying when I say immigration. See, I have gotten this opportunity to voice our brother. Our immigrations, I hate them. Immigrations.
Ghana immigration. Demonstration back.
No, Ghana boy. See, so what fire man, I never saw it. Okay. No, see, Mr. Rowe, Sayubium, okay, Sayubium and mini Ghana. Mini Ghana.
Oh, come videos I'm Malik, Mr. Basintali, made the picture. My final
see, brother.
But Ghanaians don't say, okay, immigration, Ghana, no,
Ghana on, yeah, so on serious, brother. You serious, you serious, Bakusi. I say, ye JBM Falani. As a corruption, as Ghana for
making sure some of it beyond distraction. Nobody should revisit those issues again. And yes, so we have smart. I'm timid in your man. Oman almost show. Omo say no, I say you wo musu no no mo di bibia be fame no ma hihye bibi na ayi sa Russia guy ya ka no ho asem yi. No mo di bibia be fame no mo gina so no mo bia anya distracted.
No, Ghana boy, Mr. will be a page way so, and ye nipa 59. Where Mr. will be a me pamocho, with the number up will be at your head. Ghana, yeah, we have only one Ghana. Mr. Rowe, Ubia need you beat me be a enfambo or my mobile. Mr. Mola. Okay, and when it comes to or my name see now. I am a Facebook. There be a many media for people doing commerce. See, be as a dustbin crown, maybe able to 20 about this car. Bro, Ghana boy, you can also leave this one. Okay, say at least say, yeah, for Omawi, we should do everything by ourselves. At this time around, the year 2026 going to 2030. Okay, BBR shouldn't be on the government. If they don't do it, we have to do it. See, me want him say, oh, me too, can know, many be papa, brother. Many be papa. Baby, walk around. Posters, tari krum basa. Posters, ne signboard basa say. But them ni be every chili be basa be. I can't feel here. I also say you have flowers be and I say palm nut trees be and I say you beautify city no. Basa, I'm pretty funny nephew. Even sweeper, you can say road sweeper. A quite change if here. You meaning I don't know. This will be catching. Say Ghana will be. Ghana boy, you will be. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Sweeper, you sweeper a quite change. Because you need. Hey.
Then as private company
inside I want prepare. Asemu Ghana pa it is have Zoom line on AMA boss no ni sa omo ye hwe Ibrahim Traore won opa mo maki nene we mo pa Ghana for we mo pa mo maki nene Ibrahim Traore ebaba be the USA of Africa and okasa will be ntimi nkasa Burkina Faso the man ne ye no just say ajinsemu see who omaebu and spirituality be our brother Ibrahim Traore and on call to do so no anaso akwa BBC you e nyansa ene sha ahye ne so check okay obaye na o say I need 500 trucks on this road, I need timbers on this road, I need this one here, I need this one here. Osha bridge be o my pan train rail station be o my na on brother.
Okay, that pass the far gone, bro. Far gone.
Ghana boy, said be a messy for me, bro.
Rap for Ethiopia. Australia, and I just street like I say, hey, Ethiopia, higher ground.
Ethiopia. I see, I name me.
Australia street like that. Sign fine. Australia. Just me try the videos now. You know, I say, hey, no, Mr. Sia.
So you USA for the picture be too home. I think say near New York. On say no US use this if
I'm a Ghana leaders in the me after them vegetable so oh I feel ways I can't tell myself
and they travel, so they know. Yeah, Ghana Airways. Look at the amount of traffic Ghanaians get. You can't get Ghana Airways for Ghanaians to make money of it. You know how to.
This year we are going to hold all of them.
Yeah.
I remember when you know you so shame. Say Ghana Airways cry you be. Ghana Airways, where so when I'm flight now, which means a light and a blue baby, minimum says Nigerians for now, almost sort of more promoting Ghana, no same telephone. I saw a you mood day. I say, Yenny, tell my boniki, Yenny, you may jet when you're here, and a Nigeria fully, that's why no more promoting Ghana.
Okay, and Nigeria near catch us at Otan John Mahaman, Tina, oh, praise your mail. Hey,
we are trying to hold them accountable. No, he's coming, but she can't talk like that to Tinubu. She can't be in Nigeria. They tear gas them when they talk like that. The audacity, eh?
No, the Ghanaian are coming out saying that probably the street lights in this place is not working and John Mahama should, Mr. President, this thing is going on in Ghana. Then a Nigerian will tell you, the Ghanaian, that keep quiet. You are saying it because you don't like John Mahama.
brother, see, nipa no, also why then a Nigerian forgetting no.
Ese
Okay,
ka obo na no so kra ma no.
there be forgetting no. Forgetting, it's a political game. If who knows, maybe before the correct is who knows? But what you say, into what you forget it. Now you're too memuno. You ever say chronim ebe neat. You ever say street light, middle of the roads. You Mini Ghana, bro.
Me problem no me nya Ghana for ni bi be 60 bi kana 50 bi kana ka mo ka me nyoma o
Ghana boy say sika na opa me kakra mo metimi support brother. Ade ba ko
ade am be sha ase aye TM slow sabra me bra pani ade am be sha ase aye no sisi ade am be ye de say maka kire mo say me plane Janusko Yamishra me plane night demonstrations dia TikTok live 20 every night for 1 week. Me be shasi ako jina be a traffic light nye. Live me shasi na just 7 na me jina wa ma di action. Then I'll be screaming the name of the whatever minister that is supposed to come and fix this light. Me boom dia wa what time will be a person will be to come and be a no time be come home dem wo. Bon so no mo just say that na mo ko du oro.
The t-shirt they be try on where ade bia eye papa bia na ya na ne boarding. Okay, so t-shirt dey try. Se bana kura ne be ya. Ena America no. Se thousand.
Na se beta me sika on come crabium.
See. Say ya will say be no brother ye be ye. Ya will say be ye because I name ya o. Ghana
remember Kaka. Charlie, I remember Kaka. But wait, I say when Andra, me no be kasa once obi dey better remember Kaka. I say when na me no be kan e bon asem do na me say. Ye na ye dwuma die we no. De mo pa bon ko na mo pa bon kre yan kese akra chen sika wo. Kaka. Kaka chen dem. E na nkofo be POC ST no so ko park ni moto. E na mo bo ni tuo ku no. Ames rally the same thing. And yana hu say ye ni esan mpenufo na ye ka Ghana hu say no chale ye no me ni say na time ti say nkofo bi ye kasika na me tri bomb because bossu ye yan sika kra na nye sika me say me ye juma we ye sika keto na me ya blog me nya klese me nya AK47 ba ko me nya me license tuo be 3 da o me wi a me movement ye sika so unti no say ye mfa sika nhemu a o de ye kan anu ntum ne ye ne say ye na but yes, he can't see Casamo no was any idea Casacasa Charlie about his son. The job we don't do.
Ghana boy, my pass a message out once or for an amenco. Sir, boys near from Boston boys, you know. Yeah, are they under any a governing institution? I say a woman, a boy, or more Casahona, a bar up. I mean,
Boston boys, only institution, a private movement. Boys, the fat one, Moswa or Moye. But Omunya support, Ghana for only be supported, and then
what you say? That ain't it say Omu say be a cleaning section. Omu be cleaning. Now ya share woman so ebion be share street light, you know. See, I was say a check responsibilities na my yanka say home. Or mine I was say the Drew no brother. I was say a check responsibilities no any development no my yanka say home. Okay? It is a Ghana boys. Ebe cleaning section. Na ebia wo the guy say ebia wo na we a Ghana boy no ebia coming to ebia security side and I say safety the money na because the way is about safety. What I say? Wo be for side no. Na ya share the be energy sector. Okay, the be street light, you know, traffic light, you know. I was say the chema ya home. Okay, in this Ghana boy say only
Ghana for no maybe there many problem. But the problem right now, bridge and say majority of Muhammadi are same way in the moon Ghana heavy.
See, Ghana boy, see, that's be back here, sir. That's be back here, sir.
Minim that's be ajibu kobisane bo minim. Me promise me kana me no bi kakra say circle. Won sa circle hona ayifo na bebu ono mo no. 37 oko 37 is dia ayifo bi abegu o fulani fo bi abeden abegu o so mu fulani fo there for o ma 37 o basa oko ayinso a o dan me ko church video so be kire mo na me ka kire obi say
Ghana boy how they say krum bomba we say be kukuba krum sambon
yetimi nya obi a ono na ejuma obeye ne say wono no every day bia for 1 month Anope bia de dwuma no onko gina saa 37 ho no make sure say wo be pamo saa your man reflector obe pamo saa mo stress ade wo ho ni na straight 1 month so every month bia and I say every you bia ni do bia le kase ya tani pa no dem man let's project it out.
Ana
that's the one semen so no.
Ana mebo Ghana boy. I didn't think Ghana any system bit to say like oye bibia ye be fine on. Oye bibia ye be fine on. Sa system ni mi be da wo.
Ebi ni Ghana respect.
Mate.
Respect.
Yo, I've been here.
Oh, Simon Royal. Simon, minim so beka sa one jingles. Yeah, facha me. Simon, we are here.
I'll be quick. Yeah, so that girl or man or whatever she's becoming problematic. And then I don't see why some Ghanaians are defending her. She's poking her nose in affairs that does not concern her. When you go to Twitter, or those of you who are on Twitter, you realize that bill is not even popular among many Ghanaians. And she is a foreigner. We know that she's here illegally with her husband. So by now, the Ghana police, especially the immigration, should have picked her up. This is ground for what you call deportation. But you know how the system is. You see, nobody should be supporting them. As I'm speaking to you now, I don't know if you guys are aware that the South African, I think, Home Office or Immigration Equivalent, or I think Ministry of Interior Equivalent, has admitted that the claims that South Africans were making about foreigners acquiring their documentation and what do you call ID cards is true. About 2,000, but South Africans are estimating it to be more. Many of those people are Nigerians. One of them is a rapper. I forgot his name. I think Chioma Daniel or something, who is in Cape Town. Okay, he came to the country illegally, went out and came back illegally, and acquired fake documentation. And this is what has caused a lot of South Africans said that their visa-free agreement to UK was cancelled some years back. So if you sit down and allow all these things to happen, and in the future we get Ghana also has that agreement, these useless human beings will infiltrate. Already they are doing it. And they'll spoil a lot of opportunities for us. There's even a prophet who spoke about it. You see? So I didn't even know that you sent petitions to the Ministry of Interior. But we can't give up. We need to fight and we need to educate our people.
We've not sent a petition. I'm now about to work on her petition, and then, like I said, me, that is what I'll do. Those of you that are feeling a Ghana boy and I want Kobono, please, me right now, I'm writing a petition. The petition is even ready. I'll go to the police headquarters. I'll hand it over to the cybercrime unit. I'll add the videos that she's been doing to them, and then they should, in the petition, it is there. Now what she's doing is not only dangerous to Ghana, it is dangerous to her herself as well. Yes. So
how can you which Ghanaian can go to South Africa and be poking their nose in that affair? And because we have some of our leaders across the continent pushing for this Pan-Africanism and African unity thing too, they want to capitalize on it. Have you finished? Charity begins at home. You see, these are the things that when we submit our petition, we have to add as what we call evidence to buttress our point that is dangerous, and no Ghanaian should be in support of the dual nationality bill. Imagine if this bill was passed in retrospect. What would happen to Ken Oforiatta and all those people that the OSP and the Attorney General have passed? What will happen to them? You see, we need to also sanitize our people. We are foolish ones among us who are always supporting these people, who are not educated and up to date to what is going on. This is the problem. That is why every time
we need to educate the Ghanaian people more.
I urge every Ghanaian that listen, read the Constitution. Those of you who can read, you read it. Read all the statutory provisions and everything. Read it from time to time. If you can have time to watch movies on Netflix and do unnecessary things, you can make time to read your Constitution and know your own rights as
Africa
a citizen.
must unite now. Yes, Africa must unite.
That is what you need to do.
Very sensible. Africa must. I always tell you, Africa must unite. that yes, Africa must be the unity of Africa is something which is supposed to happen, very sensible. But we need a
That is
sensible
what you need to do.
We need a very
and that is how come
yeah.
and that is how come these leaders
understand.
And that is how come these leaders can sneak in things and pass certain laws.
Can you bring him up
Because
on the
you people,
Africa United won't come. Or send a request, I'm applicant.
Okay.
because this is how if you don't know your civic responsibilities and laws and basic things, this is how come the leaders can fool you and pass a lot of things. You see, when we know these things and we are watching their every move, they will behave. We remind them that if they misbehave or they don't uphold the constitution and do what we tell them to do, then we'll punish them at the ballot and follow other necessary measures that at our disposal. And then let me quickly address this issue. If you give me some 3 minutes, this African Unite, yes. You are not serious. Come and explain how we are going to unite 54 countries with so many ethnic groups and so many languages. Wait, I know, I'm coming. Let me quickly let me explain this to him. You think that, let me tell you, if you are wise, the fun that you are having, you go and do research. Do you think that it took one day for Europe to come together? They were fighting many wars. Fight the British against the German. Even today, they are not united. Were we not here when the UK left the EU? What are you talking about? When Marcus Garvey went to Ethiopia to help them for the cause of Pan-Africanism, do you know what Haile Selassie told him? Your problems are not our problems. Even if today in the whole of Africa,
look at the problem.
you have people over there.
Africa Unite. Yesterday I was saying it here. You are walking on the Ashiama road. Your road is the most bad road in the whole of Ghana. You were walking 3 days ago. Nobody is even minding you. You were even saying they are insulting you.
He's the one, eh?
Yes.
You better stop wearing those flags, okay? You look like a
allow
box
us.
of crayon.
You won't talk about how we
You
can unite.
look like a box of crayon that has exploded.
You are talking about Africa.
You look like a box of crayon that has exploded. You need to stop that nonsense. Charity begins at home. When
Let's
you
hear from
let's
TM.
tell those people
Jingles,
in their country, Nigeria, to unite first.
Simon, let's hear from Jingles. Jingles, TM. Okay, TM.
Oh, me person me address South Africa must unite. I have time. I can mute if anybody finish talking. I will speak. But I want to address this brother. My name's Otitridia, but I don't know. But bro, if you listen to me, listen to me well. What did they do? No, nothing. Guys, can you mute, please? What did they do? No, nothing be wrong about what you they do, okay? But let's ask ourselves, every day you will come this media, Africa must unite, flags, Africa must unite, flags. Brother, make I tell you something. You see, before Africa must unite, before we can have a strong continent, everybody needs a strong country, okay? I'm addressing you directly, Africa Unite. If you are listening, listen good. And then, yes, if Africa will be strong, okay, we need strong countries. And how do we get strong countries? The people must build. The people must talk. The people must rally. The people must hold their leaders accountable. Okay, this is how things are fixed. If you come and tell me Africa must unite, my question will be Africa must unite and do what? If you can answer me, put it in the comment section. You and I on this social media talking here, shouting, let's unite, let's unite. I bet you a lot of you don't know what you are talking about when your leaders are not even united. When ECOWAS is not even responding, when people of West African countries are being unalive every day, people are quiet. Are you guys not worried about people losing their lives?
The same African leader that is telling
Are you guys not worried about oppression of our people? I don't even see you or even Raf now Ghana boy. I don't see him talk about oppression or unaliving of Ghanaians. I don't see him talk about other people constituting nuisance in our country. Let me tell you something. They are cause of Ghana. You cannot do it in Nigeria.
Quiet, Ghana animals. Bunch of animals.
You see, to me, and Nigeria.
what they are doing, and I think say a lot of you are nationalists. You don't even understand what is going on in other African countries or how these wars and all these things started happening. Okay, so say bibi besia and yes obi akwakofa tuo so the kwakokun no Rwanda ekono you saw how it happened radio sukeke propaganda misinformation. Now you have different people coming into the country and fighting with you, distorting your history. This is how everything starts. You have people coming into your country and they are not just coming to do business and go. Almost 50 years to come, you and I will not hear. You will have a president who is not indigenous Ghanaian. Why do you think Ugandans have been on alive by Museveni? Do you think Museveni is from Uganda? Sir. Ada na yen dwene kakra obia ebo ne ban ho ban obia ebo no man ho ban. See, look at what is happening in Ghana. Ghana has become a crime hub. Ask yourself, identity na Ghana abe a crime hub. Obi be to me I kidnap you obi to me kidnap you obi from Senegal no to me odina ba be rua Ghana na yekunu wo Ghana. Wo Ghana president, okay? Muntie me here. Ghana president o send Ghana for akọ Serbia, akọ Jamaica, so munko ye adwuma. Ekuro bia leader no or sending nkofo out no sa ekuro no any future, which means we need jobs for the people. But then you have opened your gate for everybody to come in, but you don't have a job. Ask yourself, the people coming in, what job are they coming to do? Into the endowbeti cybercrime, endowbeti kidnapping, endowbeti muma yen tenase. This is not what Nkrumah wanted. You guys are actually misinterpreting what Nkrumah said. Even when Nkrumah said, we don't need no borders, he said, but there will be an administration. Nkrumah also said, no African country should interfere in any other African countries' affairs. What I say, the way I tete is different from the way I tete Sanko forward. You see how disrespectful they are. You see how possessive they are. What I say, maybe I don't have a flag. Now all the church Africa, Africa, but the real problem is not being solved. Yet Ghana, Bokum fight almost 70 years. Almost 70 years, Bokum. People are still dying. People are displaced. What I say? Now, once the a friend says soldier for some Jamaica, once the way Indiana Munko way. So gentility outside home cry. I don't know, yes, sir. Sani and Anomy and Kayan Betu Sagana, we are men over here enjoying.
Senior Mampacho, Mr. Maminka Wika Camisro. Ghana Mampacho, Mr. Mamiba.
Sana yan ananum ayaya enka me ne wo yentumi emembe tram se enya hoto ya se said ya yesu enya bi ento aso yanka se yemfa flag na yankasa anyhow. What I say since na do time yenum bi we need to bleed for the country. I say Ghana na fire ho, and you guys are putting people above your own people. Say bibi to Nigeria ni ewo Ghana for bekasa. Se Nigeria ni ma bibi esi ana etu obi Ghana ni wo Ghana muyedi. And I see said the interpretation of Pan-African from the Ghanaians, it means put other people first before you. Ghana for you come Nigeria. Have you spoken about it? What issues do you discuss when you go live rather than flag? How is this going to help the society or the community? Or how is this addressing the issue of our nation? How is this holding the leaders accountable? How? Before things will change, we need to speak up. We are not angry enough. We are not angry enough. You leave social media and I say, we want this one to follow us. That's why we want to be for everybody. So social media following, it doesn't pay your bills. It doesn't solve your problem. But when we say we are so selfish to the point, say we are not thinking of when we are not there. Because you bleedy man, until the Siciano, when you want to audit Chrome, but one person be bleedy ma and then you do Motiaba. Me say, Mama and Shania Ghana be mobo. You and I will not be alive. Ghana a bear mobo. What I said? And Bibi Mama, Siciano, I think say we need to stop talking about these leaders. Because
TM for Anusi, Mr. TM. TM on mute na for anusina imbremo. Respect. Is it my network? Is it my network? Yeah, radio. TikTok for Munjai Damoya no. Guys, is it my network? Because I don't know, nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything, guys. What is going on? Obianti me on muting so. Ha. This is mess up. This is okay. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do this. TM.
Okay, now I can mute.
It's show time now, we here. It's show time now, we here.
TM.
Now we here. Ghana for 8 and I said 7. Ewu or Burkina Faso border. We be nyana ka say Africa must unite. I say a 2-year Busian 4 and Sana. I just say Ghana and G obi ho. If it is not us, we don't care. The typical Ghanaian don't like a Ghanaian. Now I saw live so aka. Oh, tomatoes. We don't even have tomato factory. And for jihadists on our neighboring country, I said we need to shut our border by now. We are putting our own people into this mess. Say Africa must unite and do what? Go and talk to ECOWAS. Go and talk to African Union. These are the people that you guys have to talk to. Anytime we are holding people accountable, that is the only time you hear people come and say Africa must unite. And do what? Has ECOWAS united? Has AU, African Union, united? Are they speaking for us? Are they speaking for the oppression of the people? Since go to Uganda, they are castrating people. They are unaliving people. What you say? They are unaliving people. Go to Congo. M23.
Go to Burkina Faso. Go to
AU?
Nigeria.
Have you seen the AU, even Nigeria? Why is it that if you say you are ECOWAS, why is it that the ECOWAS doesn't gather their soldiers or their security together and go and fight it? And they need to fight it, because if they don't fight it, and how many are we? 35 million. We cannot survive. Africa must unite. Tell I didn't Jimmy sir. Munja sa Jimmy no because you beba moso. You beba moso pa munja sa Jimmy no. Because we think about our own people. Yeah, we think about
what you said.
There is
you said something.
Africa must unite and do what?
They want Africa unite and AU and whatever. Why are they not talking about the unaliving of people going on in these countries? And at least let's see that
Ghana boy. Uganda vote, you know. But, sorry, Charlie, my passion. I don't know, but as I'm a Cassava Uganda vote, you know. Opposition leaders. What I say? Arrest opposition leaders. Almost about 400. General Mahuzi, Ayasa Museveni, Neba, or general of that army, no. I threaten Charlie, the thing that they do, they castrate. I no be joke. Engine room, no, a leaky, say, Sabobuan, no, Winnie, Obiahu. But the African Union has congratulated this man, and people are dying. A European Union, rather than ever nullify way, I can say, no, the vote was not free and fair by your own leaders. But we don't want to hold them accountable. You want to come and talk to me, TM, say Africa must unite. Do I hold Africa? Tell them, Jimmy, no. Jimmy, no, NBA,
Abutare Sinyama.
More too much. I'm saying Ghana and man, I think it's the women who are going to take over. We need a yes and twice because more I don't even know. These are Jimmy side and these people are taking over. You guys have to be ready to bleed. Okay? You guys have to be ready to bleed. You guys will have to be ready to bleed. Munja sa gentility sa nema no.
Yeah, respect, man.
This is my first time in my life. Discussion in the doors pa na answer the doors so. Fear fiti memo France. And I mean who say alata funa ba o manwe mu. No mo ba o manwe mu no. Fiti mu France. Bibi ti say what do ho ki. na no kwoti ayira e alata ni ne be start yi kakra wo hanu ayira wo de alata ni ne be start yi kakra wo alata ni ne be start yi won a start ya ba bedu ene yet wo yontumi ya hwi o hwe otumi hwe media yi so ya ensem bi ankrofo bi tumi ke kan odwene ho awonte ase sa ga yi sei de bia make se me monitor no ahama me pese mi hia no pa meto nkosua mo wo me nsem nam de me pese ni kunka ho be hia na me pone awa Ghana man ye easy o se na nipa akoma aba me area na mo Nigeria guy bi Ghana boys who say you Ghana people you fear so hey me kuma buy ne ka den ka memene e ka den ka memene no because we how Nigeria funi sumi here now odwene ho awonte ahwehwe bi mu kasa how approachment ni citifa yawo odwene ho awonte ase hwe se na wo kasa won suban won ye kasa bo hwe se obi a asema si kuro aba ni kuro mu won men mu da bi won check wo mu ye hwe wo kasa anyhow any asemi be si wo bia no mo ka asemi be fi wo mu timu aba wanum bia na epue to fam Aga na de men Canada Ghana ma misi mi hia no na cha because it's too much yet yanka say nkra ye bre ye nya na ye di adwuma kra ye ntumi nye ye pa akwantu kra ye bre no wa condemn ye man we wo bre kra ye ntesa se wo hwe Nigeria full school banga wo de aba Ghana ha ene yen a yete Ghana ha crimes a yen committee a yen commit crimes na enye bia o ba mo hwe ha mo na mo kire yen na mo kire yen prof mo na mo kire yen brother mo na mo kire yen sisters na wo so me that guy be me nim so ye Ghana me me sure so ye Ghana am so Italy o se hinfa last me hwe ni video atwam be 3 years ago no say video no wa kan wa asem won appreciate the dada na o kasa against Ghanaian how
forgetting saga no yan views keke open numbers forgetting on you serious
saga no open numbers so I don't know me
we don't need to like
me blocking the crowd me can ask mama na attention ye wo mo ya dey pay attention o mo ya dey social media na say mo so train for crack for Facebook
we keke and wa so mameka we kaka wa ye kwensu so we need to mind our speech. The moment I kasa too much, now our enemies are monitor everything. I saw almost say however can you be too much talking is bringing a lot of problems. So we need to know how to handle things and take action for secret way. Action ever for maybe a private way or too much talking a hard everybody want to be talking to my but say
jingles by GH. Yes, Rama Jigos.
Me that then person be say one question be is it true say Ghana has put a hold on to giving is it
citizenship?
Yes. It's true. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, and they are listening to us. And they are listening.
But
no, but at least it's a step. It's a step forward. What's about
Jingles? They have resumed though.
Oh, really? Are you serious?
Yes, it was for the diaspora. It wasn't for everyone. It was from those from America. That's the Black Americans. Okay. There was an issue with the requirement, and then they complained, and then it was on pause, but they've resumed. So now they've taken away the DNA requirements. They have taken away the DNA requirements, and they've kept the 25,000 fee. So they've scrapped the administration.
Ghana boy.
I mean, I may have an obi there.
Oh, yeah, show time. And then maybe the back so. We are show time, say, Obia to be Casa. But first, I show time, leave the agro, Mr.
David Casa, Casa, you are the next person.
Mr. Anne, said your Okano, and you're so moody, David. Almost breaky, yes, and a bear, in a way, a bear swift, no more the Joe Musica. And then Omuti and some Ghana for leaders no Omuntio. And then I make us say a dream rare and say a day your friends say when you say answer Omuti I feel crown on my band more Ghana on my tongue Ghana. I just say make cultural and the many and now they've not even listened to us Omunti. I just say And then they forget to cry. Ton or moton. What I say. It's Charlie, problem day. Some artists are cause uncle for mukra no more ton assassin. Omunti obiamba omo assassin so. But Shagan assassin. Ton eton, kwa na eko. And your brother be say,
she say, Nigeria for no motor assassin or Ghana.
Can you imagine?
I have a corner or trust as
Can you imagine? Your brother say Casa and dos by Abraham. I say Casa because Ghana for no been more than that. One Casa. And you're sorry.
So no, I don't know why then. Oh no, Casa dos or no train high. Oh no,
Ghana boys, China Ghana
no train high. Oh, Casa. Oh, yeah, Ghana, you found was a Casa dos.
Propaganda ekoso ewo app we so to tarnish the name of Ghana. We have video to debunk the propaganda and education. Oh, Benya Ghana for about, oh, bro, don't mind him. Oh, bro, don't take him serious. Oh, bro, don't mind him. Even Sa Yoruba Ghana, waba out. Sa chief na waba out. Ebeka tro say, yomo dian my year educative and I make wasam. Obi be trust about, bro. Do you think Ghanaians we are taking what this man is saying serious? Hey, say how, bro, don't mind him. Don't mind him, sir. Na a pilot. Oh, we don't take him serious. Yes, they will take you by surprise if you don't take them serious. Use Nigeria as a case study. For Nigeria as a case study. And use Congo as a case study. When Tutsis and the Hutus who were fleeing from Rwanda, and then Congo gave them a place to stay. When they got to Congo, the Hutus and the Tutsis started fighting their tribal war. And guess who were dying? The indigenous people of Congolese. Charlie? I think we don't even know what is coming. We don't understand. But maybe we'll have to learn the hard way.
Sergio. Sergio, it's you.
Ghana boy, me the can say. Mate, no problem. The American say, yeah, you walk up with you, okay? The do na ya awakening na yeni ateno. Yema yeni tena yengu day and fight it. Because say me the only problem I mean what Ghana and say we are too timid. Let's be real. We are too timid and we are too calm. I say your hospitality, no, I'm not for taking advantage of it too much. Seriously. See, Oko Krobitu to say Dubai are on. Omoji Ahoho. Okay, they are millionaires and billionaires there. But bro, they will put you in your place. They will make sure say Wabo Mukrum. Yes, Waba, you just come, do your business, follow, abide by the rules, and go. Leave. Okay, so but when you do see Canadian guys are it would buy our own. Bro, a law abiding country, but Ghana is serious. Ghana is not serious at all. To me, the American say, yeah, you what up with Sunino. Miss Ramo, Ubiani do bit me, okay? Ubiani do bit me, Biano from Bukron Hobby. Unso be bibina, report it. Unso be bibina against the law, report it. Okay.
We are talking too much. Oh, you're talking too much now.
Let me speak English. See, if you see any foreigner, being Nigerian, being whoever, even if he is a Ghanaian, report it. Because you don't know, say, if Ghanaian, he is being influenced by any foreigner. Report whoever, be be a reported. But what I say, and I'm more sure say, if we now Ghana, no so Dawson, Ghana for are dirty. And I don't blame them. Don't want to coin. I'm not boasting say me 2 coins, but don't want to coin. Okay, if you need too much, so what did dia and your fair so they are the best show bag him. Would you be an wakoto? Me timidity, I may do feel no run because it's can run and I'm the tone. May what do I say? It's a Ghana boy, a Jumana Indian, Yakupon show, and you have to find the page at ABS, Sebis Kakrana, Abadi Krana. come out. Yeah, be follow. Na intimidating and from street light to dustbin dear ben you I mean will not be lady. All right, but that's it.
Oh, cinema, na me ka bibi mu say like me say akasa tuma nya say like kasa ne na hia we bi answer otimi kasa sa na maybe some kasa bi wa na wo di akopia maybe na nka wo mpɛ ba bossa those places maybe answer ya kasa sa na betimi answer wa kasa sa na wa ko use sa word no ha word bi nka wo mpɛ ba use sa na me mekyerɛ nya say kasa na e ka na me ye we ha sa na me mpɛ se mekyerɛ ena ade no so say mpenifo no munye serious minim say omutu kwan everyday bia yakoba no omu hunye omuye o ana nso omu hunti ukakra na ase uha hunti ne be ne say Ghana boy na wakase o chiro some letter bi the common police ni sa nyama nti yesu yenya na yempe bibia esikasem aha maybe we some people cannot follow but maybe sika na yesu ebe bibi kakra na dia boa na say system bibia akoni ni mu dia ni nyina ya ejuma aha we yet me the match.
Wow, I'm an answer. No, the number to screen as well. Wow, yes. Wow, but sorry, be out to you to us. Trust you, Tiopa. GH, what can I say? I'm saying GH. GH no akase wiana. Alphabet. Guys, motomeka comment section, motomeka. Okay, motomeka. Mami end the live show now. My alphabet and remember say GH. We're on YouTube. I don't know why. On to Minkasa. Let me end the live show and then let's hear from Alphabet. Alphabet, you're telling come to Minkasa.
Okay, Ghana boy. Hey, na Ghana boy, I don't miss no message that pick.
Me what's that for you?
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
And me said no message of you responding. I'm saying, oh, na Ghana boy, how far? Because the last time, no.
Send the TikTok.
Alphabet.
Yes.
Africa Unite. Oh yeah, Bema for Suram say. Who besides that? Are you hypocrite? Question now besides what you say. Masa open say.
Mami kasa na mpacho me what be me koye meeting but mami kasa we mpacho.
Yeah, my Alphabet we from brother.
Are you hypocrite? Wait Jimmy and for Suram say bra. Munya we will deal with you guys.
Pacho me koye meeting mami kasa.
I
have just 8 minutes.
Yeah, my Alphabet in Ghana. Alphabet, manako.
Yes. Me say, Ghana boy, ye pacho, ye. Many boy, me so one contact also phone choir into me, sure so contact over. Many boy be ye throw petition for the dual citizenship, you know. So as I say, ye pamocho, ye pe. Say they come out parliamentarians no near catch up because so say ye Ghana for you. Am fam ran and re parliament for no. Into amudun see Jimmy. Assembly aba ne akodina demonstration de. Ye fam ran any omon kasa. Ain't no. I saw one of the guys, NDC guys no. At the attest government, some of the omako courts over oral. You see, these are some of the things we should be doing. As I see a dom court near testing run. Ye dom court near dom court. We have to do it as a group. And to say, you can say a cultural petitioner. You can say a cultural petitioner, yes, Remo. Mama, young my Linda or near Tron, near Fanco. Your course are my indeed because this time no. Ye the money test your marry. You better petition about dual citizenship because they say no, as them say. Per se Nigeria for any Lebanese for any India for any nkrofo no maba Ghana ho na omunye Ghana for ni nyina ebetimi contest for parliamentarian positions ne other positions which is dangerous. Yeah, Ghana for Nkwana, we have the right to have dual citizenship outside of Ghana and also get political positions in Ghana. No other human being has that right in our land. Mama Yenti, I say our parents suffered for this land. Now see, bet now my politicians edu almost selfish interest. Aba be privileges a yen ye deserve dia. Not just say ye Ghana for ni yen ye feel ye my. Yan forget about MPP ni NDC. Say o mine say the econo. Say a MPP ne was swa. As I say amount pressure man no te say we ne ye pe onye. So would also pay MPP open NDC. Yet me we get rid of them. But the point is, what is MPP going to do for us? You will not steal our money and run away. You will not take advantage of us. You will do what we want you to do. You will do what the money that because Ghana is the number 2 producer of gold in the world. Number 6, sorry. And now, please correct me if I'm wrong. And we are supposed, as I said, Ghana new to Ghana now. So when you Juma, what me did now that now when you be a bit now. Now what me ya comfortable. I said Nigeria for no but no be yan kwasi Juma no. Now add it na yen addition no. Ye react na now from na quality upon
Oboda no obibia wo Ghana onya benefit bia. At least every month bia how dey ma abayin 500 kra to mu say o. Ghana ni o benefit a wonya ye dey and dey je on so fa power num. Hwe nya hwe.
And free SHS Nigeria for the omoma be hye free SHS mo Ghana. See ye no an sen na amben. Sa ase ni sentie entia. Ye no an sen na amben na ye maame no mre. Na obi mfi ni krom mra me enjoy ye benefits. Na mo Ghana for no mama ye nimre ye kan and na ye MPP no hey massa let me tell you something. Say it to me fight na ye ma politicians ye do also sin omo. Ni omo ti ase say ye mpene mo ndi omo kwasa asem na. Ye be benefit omoma we don't need omoma no say the omo na am ho no. Nobody needs them. Nobody will respect them because here now we benefit. And if I show speed, ni papa anya politician no. Ni papa anya politician. Ni papa ni government position. That is how a country is supposed to support their people. Here now we are supposed to get equal opportunity. Nobody should get better than nobody because we a human being deserve basic support. And you say because ni papa no also unya all the benefits no unya ne ope na here for not to say no. That is not how God even wants anybody. Everybody needs to know what resources when you come. God gave everybody a resources in their countries. Because for person will be an equal opportunity. It's yes, sir, I'm gonna for BB, chop with petition. I don't know me who is more. I say, chop petition. Ghana boy me pacho. How do I contact you again? Because also phone na highway so that we can send it. Listen, we are not doing it for me. I'm not here for celebrity. I'm not here for popularity. I am only interested in the future. It's me pacho. Don't think say ye babe ye bibia jidi. We are only interested in how we can push information to the people. Say the way I'm comfortable senior man so ase. One yet no be ya. More support it. Yeah, Ghana boy is doing his best. Everybody should do their best to support everybody. We are not me come I'm not interested in anybody's celebrity recognition, popularity. All I think about is Ghana, and that's all I'm interested in. Intimidamase.
Can I just add something small to that one?
I wanted to.
It should be a petition now. A number of us can sign, not just a petition you go and submit. Say many of us should be able to sign that petition. Now, Chinebi Aka said a million Ghanaians signed it and it still didn't go far. They didn't listen to us. So it should be a petition where we can all sign too. Say.
Jingles, but was yeah, so don't beg for it.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I wanted to actually piggyback off of what she said because I've noticed Miss Rao Matri, and yes, so I'm going to speak English. I noticed a lot of the stuff that she was talking about as well. I'm actually writing a book, and it's called Black Tribal Power. And a lot of the stuff that I'm observing that's going on in Ghana, particularly with what she talked about with the dual citizenship within government. I actually studied international relations at the University of Manchester. And there's something within international relations.
Hey, perfect, I'm sure.
Oh,
Don't
there
beg
we
for
go.
it, Mr. Facha boy.
No, it's all
Perfect,
right,
I'm
man. It's
sure.
all
Why?
right.
You got to money gun. Don't
Sorry.
beg for it, let's go.
Yeah, so there's something called liberal institutionalism. There's actually a few political theories. And what I believe Ghana is trying to do is I believe Ghana is trying to diversify its economic standing. So I'll give you an example. One way they do that is by signaling. It's called signaling theory, that our political image is diverse. Right. So when you go to some certain other countries, you might see that there's an Indian sitting in office, or there's a Korean sitting in office. What that signals is, if, say, for example, I don't know, we're in let's go Cameroon. Me and you are in Cameroon, right? And let's say Ghana boy, you are a politician in Cameroon. They've allowed you to go and sit within their chair, and I'm a businessman, and I want to come and set up a factory. And I'm Ghanaian, I'll be like, you know what, I can do it in Cameroon because I got a big boy in Cameroon who, you know what I mean, and I might be able to speak to him. So that signal that it sends politically is what I think is going on with the government. They're trying to signal, and part of the reason why I came on stage, I was just going to sit down, is because I felt like while we can like complain and rightly so, because in my book I absolutely say clearly that homogeny is one of the most barbaric acts you can ever commit on an African. Trying to force Africans to be one. We are an ancient people. We've existed on this planet for over 5,000 years. We're tribal, and tribalism is a colonial word. It's meant to sound negative, and that was ingrained in us by the colonial master. So I am not saying that we should become homogenous, but I do think that we should have an open conversation that if this is what the government's trying to achieve, what are some of the alternatives that we can do which doesn't force homogeny on people? Because quite rightly said by Alphabet and Jingles, the people don't want homogeny. The people do want to be recognized as themselves. They want to be recognized as Ghanaians, and we are Ghanaians, and this is what Ghanaians are doing. So if they're trying to force homogeny onto the people, and like she's screaming, like she's written, we are not there yet, fine, I agree, we aren't there yet. But what are the alternatives, right? I agree with you. I don't think we're there yet, and I don't think we'll ever be there. In my book, I say that, you know what, our ancestors, we kind of look at our ancestors like they were primitive, and, you know, the tribal and political structures that they set up, they were some primitive institutes. I disagree with that completely. So I'm not saying that that's the good thing or the direction we should be going in. What I'm saying to you is what it seems that it is they're trying to achieve. And that's why I think this homogeny is kind of being forced on people. And if you're unable to recognize what they're trying to achieve, you're not going to be able to actively critique it. What is my point? My point is that if you're just going to, if you're just going to scream, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and you're not able to identify what they're trying to achieve, it's just going to get forced on you. So the point is to raise awareness as to
what do you think they're trying to achieve?
They're trying to signal diversity, right? They're trying to signal political diversity and encourage economic diversification. That's what I believe they're trying to achieve.
By
So, for example, if an Indian businessman, say, for example, an Indian businessman is trying to invest into a country or set up a factory, and he knows he has a contact within government who's a descendant of India, he's more encouraged to do so. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's what you are saying they are trying to do.
I have a very important question to ask my brother, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, looking at the situation as they are trying to implement this, do you think they have the capabilities to bring that now?
I don't agree with it. I don't think they should do it.
Because
I don't.
Because looking at our constitutions now, and then bringing up this, do you think it's going to help the country as at now?
No, he's saying he don't think as at now they should even do such a thing.
I don't think they should do it. I believe that personally, my personal belief, and I don't want to. I think that democracy on the continent hasn't matured yet in reflection to the people that we are. I think we are. You have to remember, we're a country, but at the same time, we're also tribal states within countries. So we actually haven't tailored democracy for ourselves the way it should be for Africans. We're just copying Europe. So I believe that there's a lot more maturity that needs to happen on the continent before we'll be able to say, okay, we can be a little bit diverse. But I'm not saying that they should go ahead and do that. I think you're just copying from a country or from a region, in Europe, and we're just not there yet. We're not a homogenous people. We're an ancient people, and we have to respect what our ancestors did in terms of the political institutes that they drove up. But I'll yield it there and park there. But to answer your questions there, Kay, I do not think we should do it.
Indians, let me tell you one thing about Indians. When they get money, they take the money back to their countries.
Exactly.
Even if they are working in your country, they get paid in their currency in their country. So how are they going to support our economy?
And sadly, they bring
No,
their
I
own
use
people.
that as an
They
example.
bring their own people to work in those
Please,
institutions.
let me
that
finish
set
my
up.
question. Let me finish my
Which is
question
sad.
because
Okay,
do you think we have every right to oppose to this implementation?
I agree, yeah. I think you should. But I think it should be done beyond passion. I think it has to be done with critique and logic. I think if it's just passion, it's easily dismissed, right?
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna actively counter it, you've got to do it with a bit of logic, and it's got to be done critically. We just can't scream, we don't want this.
So critically, that means you're trying to tell us to follow the law.
No, I'm saying there are alternative. I'm trying not to reveal too much in my book because I'm still writing it, right? But I think there are alternative things that could be implemented as opposed to just having.
Please try and open up because you are in that field.
Yeah, if at least you can hit on
open up
a
so that we
portion,
know
not
what
all, just hit on a portion so we get a full type of.
Yes, we get a clue.
All right, yeah, sure. So what I'll say is this, and kind of going back to Alphabet or Jingles, who was mentioning the Indian. The Indian thing was an example. I'm not saying we should be Indian. It was just purely an example.
Yeah.
But one of the things in regards to counteracting this is something called pluralism. Coincidentally, India do this well, right? So India are able to recognize different tribes. If you go and look, their regions or their tribal regions are all in the constitution. They created a federal government based on each individual tribe. And all of those federal governments feed into the main overarching government, which is considered India. Does that make sense? So imagine like Ewa had the Ewas had their own government, and the Ashantis had their own government, and everybody had their own government, and it fed into the superstructure, which was Ghana. Does that make sense? So what that does is, because the government is defended on linguistic and tribal lines, it makes it very difficult, right, for sort of outsiders to just come in and then kind of say, hey, we're sitting within government here, right? And I've probably revealed too much about my book, but yeah, when it comes out, I'll be sure to come on here, and Ghana Boy, you'll be the first to get a copy.
Sure, Leslie. Thank
Ghana
you.
Boy, follow Mole, then you can speak back door. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Speak now.
So, thank you so
Please.
much, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. We will talk back door so we will know what to do next. Okay. Thank you so much.
One of the non-emotional things we can use.
Who is talking now?
It's me, Jingles.
Okay, Jingles, 1 minute now. Jingles, 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm saying that one of the things we can, non-emotional things he stated we can use is that the fact that Indians, when they set up a business, they bring their own people to work. That alone takes that opportunity from the locals. And that, I think, is one of the things we can use as a reason to say no to what is going to happen.
Exactly. What you are trying to, typically say is that it has to be solely the locally first before any other nationalities, right? Is that what you're trying to?
Yes.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're
Let's hear
perfect.
from Amagana, and then I'll hit on the group. Alphabet. I think that I know that there are several groups here and there.
Ghana boy,
all the groups.
can I chip in something small?
Yeah, you
for
can.
us to, the woman is say, you see, do you know why these people are taking us for granted? Honestly, share you can't. The average Ghanaians, we don't read our constitution. We don't know our constitution
Yeah.
because see, there are so many things these people have done that we personally say Ghana for Gina ho say yeah they are buying air cockota a bit to me because omo bumra so bebre sometimes omo to me bumra so because they see say we Ghanaian citizens e be a gullible we don't know your name and running to know they intend to do anything that they want they make and so what here say now they are fufa baby no they are fire so me advice I made the bema say oh yeah na utumi etro utumi kinkan a mesrew yen start say anase wo ba a wo school start say mani sua emra Ghana mra onsua constitution ukọ online a no download wo de e dey bi wo de sua at least no ubenya inimdie bi ewo ye mra ni bi hu because ye average Ghanaian bebre nim Ghana mra no bebre nim enintina say ye sorry na ye koye bibia ni akoye ne tra no mafa emra no no de akyekere yen na omanya yen so what here and na your brother ka say out of emotions no my yen fan nye ne be let's follow the due process to deal with these people because omo who say you need knowledge about your constitution too much so what you say inti mesre say o ye Ghana ba na ni mankenkan onim atrotro
obviously power doesn't obey constitutions bro
so what you say yeah but at least you see say yen citizens no say ye fa emra kwan so ne ye niama at least no ye the omonse guomachi in a way the American so what you say and no bema approve say ampa Ghanaian citizens no ya fa emra kwan so any ye di bisa om question to say ye brother ne kan ye no the American so what you say inti yen start say yen call ye mram yen hwe the loopholes ne na yen gina so ne yen fa attack yen throw
then brother can
so what you
say Kuga rising I'm sure bebre
oh ne yen throw mom say listen mo na mo de mra by mo na mo say mo ye different thing mo inti we have every right the American so what you say inti
how can you through
yeah
I say you didn't brother gina so
exactly yen fa mra no mom so me catch you say at the moment almost a Ghana for say you need be ye mra no ho pe almost say when they almost ye bibia they will be extra careful
oh something I get ni bibia me ka say o man famra ni nyejuma no
exactly exactly they said your sister by your petition yes making sure say the number of people are you signing they will buy to rate and yet Ghana for be said the beya say no say in Ghana for no omo dimbra na chi no mo di ye adwuma nti no chale yan hwe ye ne ekoye ye bibi kekea is either say ye be lose ye vote ye be lose your position and I say sa ne mani nyina no somehow cripple them so what you say nti mesere mu ma ye nsua ye mra no ye nsua ye mra na as a citizens of Ghana kakra mekan me das
we are citizens not spectators I go for the kind Amagana where we
yeah
handsome angel
what's it
bro I did
handsome angel my go
but I never talked
I thought you see where we are now say yeah
the other guy spoke in place of me
Amagana we be say we and I will say yeah Please go. We are
No,
here.
I thought you were calling. I was going to
No, no,
speak,
no,
and
no,
then
no.
this
I'm
other
gonna
guy.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you. What I just wanted to agree, say, it's educated. We have to be educated as citizens, but all of it is on policy. And what the one before the last speaker said, no, because I've been wondering why President Mahama chose a Korean, and of course, he's become Ghanaian, and a Yoruba background people to become ambassadors. I was trying to wrap my mind around it because Ghana, no, we are barely 70. So why are we pushing these other countries who have prime ministers from India, Pakistan, whatever? No, they've been around for over 200 years. you can know they colonized almost all the whole world, including the United States. United States is almost 300 years. So why are we Ghanaians? We are trying to figure out, look, those people who need Adriana, it's not perfect too. And I think in all of Africa, no, it's only South Africa that it touches on that gives benefits to their citizens. Ghana, no, just say it's either you sink or you swim. There's no social your friend is saying net to hold you. Nothing. So how are you extending things to foreigners when you haven't taken care of your citizens? And you travel. Me, that's the wickedness I don't understand. You travel. Most of your kids go there. Most of your kids have access to credit so that they can put on big boxing matches and all these shenanigans. Good for them. But what is the average Ghanaian gaining for being Ghanaian? You haven't taken care of us, and you always want to be extending to foreigners. And no, take care of citizens. Because that's why Ghanaians have. Yes, today I went out to buy grocery. Chocolate, the little bar. No, do you know, as a cocoa producing country, it is now 30 cedis. I asked that.
What's it? And I can say, 50.
A cocoa producing country.
Ghana.
This makes sense.
Are you serious?
Are we
Yeah,
serious?
The small one is not 30 cities.
30! Can you believe this? Yes. Golden Trio, the red cabinet is 30. What are we doing? You go into shop, nothing has come down. You see dollar. So he's thinking ahead, and I can see where he wants to be progressive and he wants Ghana to get somewhere. But take care of us. Take care of us. Look at this guy who's 11-year-old. I don't know whether some of you have seen him. Ghanaians have now gotten together to build a structure for them. An 11-year-old was on Galamsey. I don't know how I think he would go to school, then go there.
The 11-year-old and the mother. That small boy.
Yes. Who had a stroke. Yeah. Where is the safety net for people like that? Where? So me, that's
with the disabled people have been, to those of you that know I have a charity account where I've been.
Yeah, we've seen you helping people. Good.
You've seen that account, right?
Not really, but I saw you helping out the lady with the 3 kids.
I've been doing that for over 5 years now. When you go to my, you see so many
congratulations. I didn't know you did that. Okay.
Yes, the disabled people, when they are telling you their story, they benefit nothing. Exactly. According to them, they call them to come for meetings. Disability people in Ashiyama, disability people in Kaswa, disability people in your friend is saying Achimota. When they come for the meetings, they just sit them down, they take them pictures and videos to show that they're finished. They don't get anything, nothing.
And we are not saying the European systems are
perfect. When you are disabled, you get benefits from the country, from the nation.
You get dough, and I think only South Africa does that monthly. When you have a baby, look, you get powder.
They pay babies. Yes.
You don't take care of us. Look at exorbitant electricity. You are not, and I think those who put on the meters, fix them in a way to be overcharging. They have to look, because out of the blue last year, they started fixing. Those of you in Ghana, they started up, putting up new meters for no reason, and I think something was done. So because people were paying bills at 400, there's no supervision. Our leaders, we pay them, they do nothing. Look at how MTN is running amok. If you do that, and then when you are bringing foreigners in, you've taken care of your people. Then people won't have this. Ghanaians will be agitated because you are taking care of us. But you don't. Look at rent. If you don't have 2 years,
MPP for free education. Free education. Now NDC And this if one boy minor dollar above form.
And then you don't hold people accountable. All these oral people, nothing is going to
Ghana.
change. Recently, 12 tracks now, you see, they are shortchanging Ghana for 85. And to see who they. Just say, I read it and I'm like, why are you posting? Because you won't do anything. Because you are all criminals, quote unquote. If you are not,
dollar above form.
Sister Amma, I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question. You see what you just said, this about this 85 million dollar lost. So
guys, let's start on the truth.
When the finance minister walked there, had a press conference. So is he trying to tell me that they don't have authorities, the heads, who are supposed to be held responsible?
Who should be fired immediately?
You know, with immediate effect. You see, sometimes these are some of the things that
when in your position, you are not an overseer. You are incompetent. Because
you see, these are some of the things when Ghanaians see, they get agitated because if you have seen a magnitude of corruption, such a magnitude of corruption, and then you walk there, you fix microphones and you start speaking.
And then you
treating them.
I didn't even like it. Only 12 people had acknowledged it because Ghanaians were tired of words empty. I didn't want to disrespect him and say we are tired of your empty words. So I just kept on scrolling. We are tired of empty. We want action. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we want action. So we want to see the workings.
What's it?
Yeah, we want to see the workings. We want to see the action.
Exactly. What's it? 18, 6 escaped. So what are you going to do? We are tired of hearing it. NPP or NDC, the NPP came to do whatever, and it's they recycle. So they won't hold them accountable. So that they too, when it's their turn, they won't be held accountable. We are over that. So yeah, as everyone has been saying,
the mismanagement of the NPP, the mismanagement of the NPP was very barbaric. And when we come, you catch them who be away this NPP more dear Ghana Biana. We are setting oral and we are going to recover every penny.
They talked about ambulances, spare parts being more expensive.
The money they have spent, the oral team, the money they have spent can even build a factory.
Aura is sleeping. The aura is sleeping. The aura is sleeping.
You know, and I think they are essentially mismanaging so that Ghanaians will depend on them. Because I think the protocol works for them, as I always say, So they don't want it to work so that people will always be, subservient to them. Because I mean, tell you why you cannot, if you do factories, you think the youth won't go and work there. And you are paying them well, that they can take care of their rent and take care of whatever and buy a car, or put aside a car. Do you think people won't work if it's worth their while? So I don't understand this pussyfooting unless they want people to be subservient and so that they can come and say, don't talk about us, so we'll give you something because that's what works for them. That's what works. And we have to be wise.
We'll give you something. When you talk about us, they'll say,
Ghana boy, we have
to be sad. And then just quickly, I wanted to end with this. Dirty environment, someone mentioned it at the end, is because policies are not in place. Look, and you say Europeans and now US, they are better behaved. It's because when you do something, they will find you. Who park your car in the wrong place? Either they've put or whatever, so you are forced to comply. And you say it's because they are better behaved. There are policies in place. What the Nura put to baby? Look, they know that Tuesdays, you better be proud this side. Wednesday, you're proud the other side. If you park your car on the wrong side, they'll just throw it away. They don't talk plenty. Yeah. That is what is missing in our system. So it's not that people are worse. It's because when they do it, oh, you're poucho, wait there, poucho, the institution name, then they get away with it. You have to be firm, put policies in place. People crossing the roads, jaywalking, they will arrest you. If you don't use the overhead bridge, they'll give you a fine. So those are the things. It's not that people behave.
Sister Amma, you know the worst part of it. Sister Amma, you know the worst part of it.
Yes.
When someone commits a crime, you see him picking up a phone, calling one organ in his office. You see,
a police officer actually confessed, I think, on one of the that the higher ups called them to intervene. Look at that. How do you expect a country to work? How? Meanwhile, we are subsidizing you to do your job for us, to represent. And then free SHS, no, you know, if the matrons are taking the food home, just say then they'll just let go. There are foreigners in there, and then look. Asante there, we just have to up our game and hold people accountable. As people are saying, signing petitions, going to parliament.
How dirty Ghana is, brother. So to on. We say Ghana is free. Ghana is
that's what
very
I'm trying
dirty.
to say. It's not by choice. There's no recycling system. You have your blue where you put your bottles. You have to put systems in place for people to throw away things. And in the morning, it will come and it's paid for, or you pay the fee. Things are not in place. How do you expect the people to behave? It's unruly. It's undisciplined. Where is our sanitation minister? Is there sanitation minister being paid by Ghanaian taxpayers to take care of sanitation? Where are they? Why is Bus Boy and other organic people taking care of the environment? Those are the questions we have to be asking. Because there is a sanitation, but what is he or she doing? Me, I don't even pay attention anymore because they are not doing their jobs. But yeah, thank you.
Ghana boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Busiafo.
Ghana boy, every maba Ghana, can bow back pay. Oh no.
Yeah, Ghana boy.
Oh, yaka, kwemi tama bibo question. No one ba boy wo. In Kongwe.
Okay, all right.
Ona, one of my biggest question is, with all of your suggestions, how do you propose? Because I'm not trying to read your book before you or anything, but if you say that they think, a lot of people said in the comment section, the first thing I thought in my mind was Ghana is not there yet. The second thing, which is the most important that was in my mind was, you see, every time we are looking, we see these Chinese coming, we see all these other people coming. We have seen how a Korean is now an ambassador. We've seen a Nigerian being an ambassador, and we are not happy about it. So whilst you are saying they are thinking of, and not every time a foreigner, especially these white people, these Indians, it means it brings back the dread of colonization again. And so for this to be calmly put there, when we are trying to move away, we're trying to build our country by ourselves, for ourselves, so that we can move on for the future generations. The fights that we've had with these people, even though they tried to stick their feet on our necks, but we fought them. And yet, so that our colonization was there, not there, not there. Are we not then starting again in a different type of way to invite these people unbeknowingly? Because you see, Ghanaians, the majority are asleep. And so us who are seemingly, as you said, we're making noise. We're not making noise. We're unhappy about the situation. And if there are people there who can articulate how we feel, this is not emotional. This is fact. White men, the British, the French and everything have actually made our lives miserable. When you talk about, somebody mentioned cocoa, somebody mentioned our gold, etc., etc. All of these prices are determined by the outside world. The last week, the president then said, oh, okay, now we're going to keep our cocoa. We're going to make our own manufacturing of our own. Oh, for God's sake. Who is he doing it for? We have a serious problem in Ghana right now. None of the issues the populace are talking about are being addressed. And they are thinking of higher things. Who are they? Somebody mentioned also that they are sending our young people to go and work in Thailand. I didn't hear the countries, but it's in some far-flung places. So what exactly is happening in Ghana itself? Here we are, young people have finished university and don't have jobs. So why then are these people trooping in that we can't deal with, that we are complaining about? And whilst doing that, now they can come and have children, and they can come and then become captains of industry, and they can come and become parliamentarians, and then president. Come on. Ghanaians, we have a different way of behavior. We are very slow. It's a fact. If somebody else said Ghanaians are slow, I'll fight them and maybe stab them. But the point of the matter is we are slow. We are slow in even reaction. We are slow in even thinking the dangers ahead of us. And sometimes I kind of feel that because we have not had serious starvation, because we have not had war,
That is the secret. Mention that again. That is the secret. Mention that again.
I'm not sure what you want me to mention, but I'm trying to say that we haven't suffered enough or been hungry enough.
That is what I want you to mention.
You see, so listen, my point is this. You've made suggestions and it's very powerful. The point is what they are thinking is neither here nor there. Our reaction to what they are saying is what is important. And we should find ways of making it known to them that we will not stand for it. I am even tired of us having marches. But if there are going to be marches where people are going to be totally intransigent and determined that they are making a point and the government should hear, that's a whole different discussion. We can do that. But listen, if you are a scholar who went and did all these courses and is writing a book, I think it is time for you to tell us, how do you think this is going to work? I mean, of course, we can have all these Machiavellian ideas. Ideas do not feed people. Ideas do not make people go. Right now, the problem is Ghana is safety. Safety. Ghanaians are not safe. I don't care about if a Nigerian comes in there, it's not safe. That is not the discussion. Ghanaians are not safe in Ghana. Why? Because they are inundated and overcrowded with other people. And Nigerian, listen, forget about the Nigerians for now, but they are the bane of my contention. However, an Indian man will calmly walk into Ghana in chalewate and some torn trousers and things, and he will enter Ghana, and in a year, he has a shop. What's going on? These are the things we need to talk about. And these are the actual realities on any ground. Now, let me tell you, you live in the UK because I can hear it in your accent. Look around you. What is happening?
I live in Ghana. I'm going to let you finish, but I actually live in Ghana.
Okay, you used to live in the UK because it's there. I can hear the inflection in your voice. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm speaking to you and not to other people. The point is that we need to find a way to change the systems that we have, not because, as you said, emotionally, etc., because you see, there are people who are saying, the policies have been written down. We have a whole most powerful, what's that paper that people, constitution. So if we have all of these things, nothing is working though. The constitution is there, but a Nigerian man can come into Ghana and say that he's an Eze, and everybody's bowing down, including the president. Now that is illegal for a first. It's absolutely unacceptable.
This is what I said earlier on.
Okay, what did you say?
I mean the constitution. What as you are suggesting now about the constitution? Yes.
Okay. I tell you what. Just because you put a few questions to me, and I don't want to forget them all, so I'll go and try and answer a few of them. I don't think, first and foremost, I want to say this: I'm probably more aligned with you than you recognize, right? Yeah, me coming up and putting this suggestion wasn't like, oh, you guys are making noise or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Ghana boy knows me here. I'm a big champion. I'm very patriotic about Ghana. That's why I moved here, right? So unfortunately, because of where I was raised, I was given this accent. I would much rather have you guys' accent, but please don't think I'm speaking from an elite standpoint. I was just trying to give you some insight into liberal institutional and political signaling, which is what I identify is what this government is doing, right? So it's not coming from like, oh, you guys are making noise. I'm like, hi guys, I've studied this and I think this is what the government's doing. I agree with you. I don't think the political institute within the whole continent, let alone Ghana, is ready for it. I think one of the big mistakes we've made is that we have copied another systems of government and we try and implement it on a 5,100-year-old civilization, and it just doesn't fit, right? It has too many issues because there's all sorts of tribes and different cultural backgrounds that we have here. And as we all know, these borders are containers of resources. They don't accurately represent just the people, right? They were driven up in terms of dividing resources. But what I will say to some of your other points is, unfortunately, within the world, politics, business, money talks. Money talks. And if the money is, if they're looking at a situation and saying, well, we see money here, right? And we're going to move them. And one thing I think a lot of people have to understand about governments is, as much as we think, and they do listen to people, I don't want to say they don't listen to people, but they really listen to money. They really listen to money. And if they feel like, hang on a second, this direction is going to bring about the money, as much as we can, one thing you've got to also recognize is governments are really good at controlling media narrative. I think Ghana Boy touched on it. There was an issue. Quickly, we saw the Russian man quickly get plastered everywhere, right? And everybody's kind of political attention went away and everybody was talking about the Russian man, right? And I think one thing they're really good at is being able to control narrative in order to get where they're going. And so what I'm trying to do with my submission isn't to say, hey, I have all the answers, is to identify and tell you guys, hey, this is my contribution to the conversation. This is the direction I think they're going in. Here are some ideas I might have, right? But I'm not saying they're the complete answer, and just put it out there for us to have a conversation about.
Well, thank you so much for answering me. I do understand and I take on board everything you've said. I don't know where we go from here, but it's a very serious thing. Some people are suggesting petitions. Yes, they can write it. But if you say that the media, and of course, the medias, governmental medias are all full of shit and crap. However, the TikTok is a whole different ball game, and TikTok is bringing out a lot of things that people didn't know before, people were not concerned about before, people were, blah, 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 blah. We're all being educated by TikTok at this point. So thank you very much, and I appreciate what you said. But yes, if you can contact Ghana Boy and anyone else who wants to help, so that we do write these petitions and we do get things into my problem, and I will never stop saying it, is that yes, the white people can come, they go and do whatever, fine. Some way or other, we are going to cut them off, because their countries will fall into an abyss, and then we'll see what will happen to them. But we cannot allow neighboring countries to kind of put a foot in and then try and make it look like we are going through deep abuse. But I think we're going through something called the Munchausen syndrome, where bad things are happening and we think we're overcoming it. We're not. We are suffering it. We are actually suffering it. Therefore, this is the time for people to teach the other people. Teach one, each one, whatever it is the wording is. People need to educate people. Everyone you see, we need to talk about it and get these buggers out of our country and try and build our country to suit us. I want a country that my children will also feel proud of, and their children. Now, the way that we're going, 300 million people will swallow us in a gulp. And that's what people are not aware of. Ghana is small. Ghana is small. These people have a huge country and they can't even live in it. How? What is happening? This is something we need to not stop talking about. And this is where we are at. Thank you very much for letting me speak. I have to go earn my keep. Thank you.
All right, Puga, thank you so much for coming.
Okay, Ghana Boy.
I did want to say something, right, in regards to the media switch. There was something I noticed last year. I'm not sure if you guys remember. Do you remember when there was the whole Nigeria must go protest and everything like that, and it was quite fervent. And I think, that politician, is it Hassan? I always get. He's got a Muslim name. Ayariga, yeah. He was part of it, and it was like really up there, right? And we had this protest going on. I'm not sure if you guys are aware. A few months afterwards, there was like another parade, and then there was like these placards that were like welcoming Nigerians. Did you? I don't know if anybody caught that. Yeah. Do you remember that? And that's what I mean by media narrative, right? It's very sophisticated, right? And like we say in Ghana, you go to the police and they make your case a foolish case, right? You've got to have that same mindset in regards to the media. They're gonna make your case if you're not understanding what their goal is, which is why I gave that submission. They're gonna make your case a foolish case. I'll park it there.
Boy, I think I'll have to give my submission, then let me move on.
All right, Answer Manjo. Answer Manjo, you've been here for long. We are listening.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, bro. Bro, you see, all this international feud between Ghana and other countries is becoming too much. It's becoming too much. You see, Ghana, we think that, I think because of the peace here, our leaders are trying their worst to keep the peace. They're trying their worst to keep the peace. Meanwhile, that is not how it's supposed to move. You see, Nigerians are some kind of people where they see crime as hustling. That is how they see crime. A crime that is a crime. They see it as hustling. They are doing something very bad to gain money, but to them, that is how they hustle. And such people, Nigerians, that is how they are. They see crime as hustling. Doing bad things is what they see as, we are looking for money, we are trying to get, that is what they do. So I think these people trooping into a country is a very, very, very bad thing. And also even having the mouth to be on the media and talking whatever they want to talk about. You see, it's highly, 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 highly disturbing when you have the Minister of Communication in Ghana, but he cannot even communicate to the Ghanaians well about this kind of things that are going on. It's quite disturbing. You see, I have a company that I used to work with. It's called Sankofa Brewery. When this one district factory thing came up, they decided to take the company to this one D1F so that we have the funding for the 1D1F so that we can be able to maximize our production and also go national. They ran to the 1D1F office for over 5 years. No.
Over 5 years?
Yes, I'm telling you, up to the MPK left power. Never one day have we got any support. Or we will come. They even brought Exim Bank into the company. Minister of Trade came to the company. I saw him myself with his entourage and people. But up to MPP left power, no fund came in. But you can see Sankofa Brewery Limited in the list of 1D1F factories that were named that they were able to sponsor. And you have sued them. Now the most ironic part of it is that Tail, if people know Tail beer is one of the drinks that are made in Ghana here. Tail, they have this cassava thing that are made in Ghana here. It's 1D1F. It's not a Ghanaian owned factory. It's an Indian owned factory. They made it to 1D1F. So as I'm speaking about the foreigners trooping into Ghana, using our resources and munching on us, this is one of the examples. Tail is not a Ghanaian owned. It's an Indian owned a company, but still, yes, Ghana funding is going to it. Ghana funding is going to it to sponsor their operations and stuff. Understand? And most importantly, also about this dual citizenship thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, talk. We are listening.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, and about this dual citizenship thing. You see, I think Ghana is trying to copy things of the Western world, especially the European and the American style of governing things. And you see, those Americans and those European or those the Western world, they open up the factory, the country to others because of tax that they'll pick from them.
See, bro, see, I'm not cutting you short here. Let me just pass
That's
this
fine.
one
That's fine.
through.
It's fine. It's fine.
See, I'm in Dubai, okay?
All
Brother,
right.
any story building, whether it is 35, 48, any story building you are seeing is owned by, foreigners. But the government are keeping them on their toes. See, there's a list of time and years that Abia, if I say Abia by 150 years, 80 years, okay? So we on contract this one, the building will remain. It is for the government. You understand? See, so the problem I'm having is as we're saying, Ghana is trying to copy what they can't, really look after.
Yes.
Ghana is trying to copy what they can really see. It's like a hyena trying to play with tiger, and I say a lioness. Ghana is very weak to handle some kind of, I say, if you share the movie, see, the problem I'm having is our hospitality. Our hospitality, people are taking it for granted.
That is
Too
what I
much.
said earlier. That's what I said earlier.
Bro, continue.
Yeah. So you see, these Western world people, they are, as you said, they are keeping the companies and the individuals on their toes. You pay hefty taxes. But look at Ghana. You can't even control common Nigerian people here. You can't even control them. They are everywhere messing around. You see, my boss wanted me to manage a new company. They have industrial production company. When he went there to assess the place before I go, the way the Indian man was talking down and doing to the Ghanaians over there, he said, no, Roger, I don't think you should go there. You see, we can't even control these common Nigeria people that are full of arrogance and stuff. We can't even control them. We want to bring these crafty Europeans and these crafty Indians into our country. For do I what? There is nothing good about this thing that they're doing. They're bringing more trouble in Ghana for us already struggling here. You see, sister, I think she's gone. She was speaking about this Korean man as ambassador to Korean. That is one step that Ghana put across that was a bit awkward for everyone. But I think in a sense, it's really helping Ghana in a way, because he was born in Ghana here, he grew up in Ghana here, he did everything in Ghana here. So in a sense, that one is okay. But to a sense of giving people dual citizenship as Ghanaian to be able to go into politics and even become a president one day in Ghana here, it's going to be a very bad decision that we have ever made as Ghanaians. So, bro, I think these decisions that we've made to create a group to bring out petitions forward to the government is a good idea.
It's very important. Very important.
Very important, because if they see Ghanaians standing up, as you guys have said everything over here already. You guys have said a lot, and everything you guys have said is a typical truth, is a bitter truth. Because if you bring Ora to us, he said, Ora is coming to help to put things in place, and up till now, we can't even see any impact it is making. Like me, I was on one of the ministers' live the last time. Is it this Kumasi whatever? Is it a minister for Kumasi? What was his name?
Amankwa, whatever. This guy.
Dr.
Mako, yes. I was on his live the last time, and I was telling him that, see, me, I voted for the NDC. I won't lie. I voted for the NDC, but don't disgrace us. You guys have made our mouth tight. You can't even talk anymore in anywhere. You can't even say anything anymore. As if you guys are women wearing a coat at the parliament. As if people are I don't know what to say anymore. They are making our work difficult for us, because we have to convince a normal person that we are doing what. You can't say anything.
Handsome, I'm not cutting you. I'm not cutting you.
No, it's fine.
Do you know the problem? You see, the youth, we have to cast. We are not paying attention to the parliament. This is our problem. We need to pay attention to the see. We need to take critical, attention. We need to channel our energy to the parliament because all this, chaos and all this confusion is coming from there.
Serious,
Because they know that Ghanaians don't really pay attention to the parliament.
Serious, Charlie.
Yes. So if we, the youth, now we need to pay attention to the parliament because all this unnecessary bill that is coming from there, you see, all these things came from there. So we, for now, as we are speaking now, every youth, if you know you can read and write, you know when they speak those English, because do you know why they speak those English there? They know that most of the Ghanaians there are not well educated. Most of Ghanaians, especially our mothers, are not well educated. So when they go there and they speak the English and all that, then they do their things, and then before you know, they said they have passed this thing. Do you get it? So we need to channel our attention to that Parliament House because those people there calling themselves legislators have caused Ghana a lot, and they are making Ghanaian citizens suffer.
Yeah.
Rather than their own personal interest. Please continue.
You are very right. You are very right. You see, I think Ghana Boy is going on a break or so. I wanted to put something across. You see, this group you are trying to form and then make sure we put things across. No, I think we should also make sure that either the leader or someone should always be at the parliament. The gallery is there. The gallery is there. Parliament. The gallery is there, empty. Sometimes they're doing their meetings. You can say it's empty. That is a place for Ghanaians to stay and observe. You can observe things from there. I think we should also have someone who can always be there and be going there for information for us. Because if this thing is going to work, we need to take it from the grassroots. Because we can't be in the country and then things are going the way like I say, oh, sorry, we are not already open.
My brother.
What time did they pass this when you send money? What's the name of that thing?
The e-levy.
The e-levy. What time did they pass it?
It was in 2020.
No, I mean the time. Was it not midnight or whatever they said?
Yeah. They came in and then did it, and then they passed it.
So you see, this should tell you that, like Charlie, the suffering that Ghanaians are suffering is from that particular place because they know that Ghanaians are not paying attention to that Parliament House.
Oh yeah.
Say you channel your energy to that Parliament House. There was this guy some time ago. A guy went there and then he was trying to oppose about something that they said. Do you know they took that guy out? There was this guy who was all these people that they fight for Ghana.
This guy Ralph.
Is it Ralph?
No, there was this guy before. This is called Abuaji or something. He always go to the parliament and then he opposes, like before he has stopped the meeting there.
You can't stop the proceedings while they are in session. So you can talk after that to the media.
Exactly. So you see, no, I'm not saying that you should stop. There's this guy who was, the police walked him out of the distance because he was so pissed about something. I watched I watched it on social media. You see, because we are not paying attention to the parliament, that's why they are always bringing up something to just interest their own this thing.
Yeah, bro, you're right. You see, sometimes when you watch some of the proceedings online, some of the videos, when you watch it, you'll be like, what is going on?
Exactly.
Because this Palogu Dam issue that was brought up in Parliament, and you can see that the people who took the money and didn't do the job, you can see them boldly standing up and defending the thing. Like it's imagine I say, hey, what is going on? Why Jessica? Some by Palogu Dam went to me and you can't watch them. They watch that tin somewhere they would defend it. I don't understand. So as you said, bro, the parliament said what they was saying. So
sorry, brother. My name said Mr. Michael Ekano. I want to ask this question. The changing of Ghana, I mean